We're going live in a few. Stand by.
I'm standing on the edge of a cliff. Realize there must be more to life than this. Reaching for the stars, traveling so far, like a dragonfly. Just grab my hand from him, sin with me tonight. I run away. We'll never forget the past, but what counts is our brand new start. Even if it hurts me or I get scared, just come take this risk now. We'll be prepared. I run away. I run away. Reaching for the stars, traveling so far, like a dragonfly. Keep your secrets there, keep them everywhere. Just you and I run away. I run away.
Breathe you in like oxygen. Oh, in an otherwise suffocating world, I'm reaching out for arms, I'm drowning in the open-ended love we're making, girl. Exhale the past, inhale a future that lasts. Change my heart, change my mind. For the last time, wanna believe in the life I've led. I don't wanna leave another word unsaid. You know my heart will follow you in tomorrow. In tomorrow. Holding on to memories that we've shared. My evidence you once really cared. I'm reaching for a hand to pull me up. One open to an everlasting love. Exhale the past, inhale a future that lasts. Change my heart, change my mind. For the last time, wanna believe in the life I've led. I don't wanna leave another word unsaid. You know my heart will follow you in tomorrow. In
Yeah. It's a big Nick energy show. Live on the TOLE dough. Here in the 9, have mud in the blood, and we're only going up, yeah, vertical. Touching the sky. sky every time we glide on 75 off fashion. Whoa, so fashionable, so far from broke. Just letting you know that we get it and go. It's a Big Nick Energy Show, live in the COLE dough. Summer's too hot and the winter's too cold. It's a real sweet spot. You stop and know, yeah, it's a Big Nick Energy Show. So big, I'ma write it in bold. It's a Big Nick Energy Show. It's a Big Nick Energy Show.
The Big Nick Energy Show, the podcast. Hey, what's going on?
Oh, what was that about?
Stupid.
Oh my God. It's like we haven't done this before. Like we're brand new to the show. Hey guys, welcome to the Big Nick Energy Show.
I love how you're like,
Oh my God.
dying
What is going
from your
on here?
opening sentence. That's
Oh
awesome.
man, welcome to our new setup. I hope you guys can see everything. Why are you wearing them glasses?
Well, Danielle just came in and handed me these glasses, and she said, "Corey, I think you would look extra sexy in these if you put them on today."
I don't
And I
think
said,
so.
You know what, Danielle? I got you, boo.
I don't think
got
so.
you.
I don't think you look that good.
Or they're part of the lost and found that was here, and
Yeah?
I'm displaying them
All right.
for whomever's glasses they belong to. You can pick them up.
You look
at
like
the Alonzo
Ray Charles.
business.
A little bit of Ray Charles.
I look like Ray Charles mixed with Fergie.
Ooh, Fergalicious. Oh, if you guys are listening to the show, make sure you say hi in the comments along the side there. And yeah, we're trying some new things today. Nice. Look, we can post that right on the screen. That's awesome.
You're looking awfully good today, too, man.
You know what? Thank you. I'm wearing the
Yeah.
same exact outfit I always wear, but thank you.
I
Thank you
agree.
for noticing.
I'm just saying. I can tell.
Thank you for noticing. Listen, we have a big announcement today.
Yes, a massive.
We
announcement.
have a huge announcement today
the biggest announcement
that everybody has been waiting for.
Yeah, like we needed a semi truck to.
Me and Corey were talking about it last week, and we decided we wanted to have 2 more permanent residents.
Yes.
On this show.
I said, you know what? This room is feeling a little big. We need to
Yeah.
make it very small.
More tight friendly.
Yes.
Is what you call it on the
Yes,
streets.
we need to squeeze them in here.
Yeah.
man. Yes.
So we got guess what? Guess who we got? Who's your guess, Corey?
Oh, okay,
Who
so-
is your guess out of all the people we had on the show or not on the show? Because right now that person's covered up with a blanket.
Yes. Tarp.
You can't see.
I judging
Can't
by
say that, Corey.
judging by
Yes.
the size and color of the tarp.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with the 1994 Chicago Bears. The entire team.
That is
the
not it.
entire 55-man roster.
That's not it.
including Coach Ditka.
Not it.
No? Who? What is your guess?
I don't know, because when they came in, they had the blanket the whole time and then with a cardboard box on their head. So I really, there's a lot of people I liked on the show. And you know what? There was an old gentleman at Kroger that I met.
Oh yeah, the homeless. guy that thought you were homeless.
I was the homeless guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not it.
Okay.
That's not it. You guys
there-
ready? You
was
guys
it-
ready for the announcement?
Who?
Take their blanket off real quick.
All right.
Reach over there. Take their blanket off. Stop it.
Is this a weighted blanket?
Stop it.
It's so thick and moist.
Stop it.
Why is it so much?
All right, we're going to turn the cam on. Who? In studio, we have Gina. Welcome, Gina.
First of all,
She is our permanent-
it's a circus tent, not a tent.
Okay, my bad.
My bad. I saw the multiple
Our
colors.
bad.
I thought it was like,
Our bad.
Art Deco or whatever. My bad.
Gina, what side? You're in Oregon, Gina.
No, South Side.
Oh, Southside, Gina.
Yes.
We decided to have be a permanent cast member of the show. Welcome to the show. This is now her home every single Monday, unfortunately.
Yeah.
We got her part of the payroll, Corey.
I know. Actually, so when you
Yeah, so save your change because we get save your change.
I didn't even get my fancy water today. Like when I was guesting on the show, you always had water waiting. And
There we go. Sorry
now,
about that.
Now that I'm a
now that you're
resident-
permanent, you got to grab it on the
No
way in
water.
here.
would you like
Sorry
the
about
rest
that.
of my Starbucks?
No,
It's
thank
all
you.
you.
Oh,
Sure.
stop, Corey. Guess what?
What?
Gina, guess what? We have another person who is permanent.
Who?
First, let's go to our in-studio guest. You've seen him on How to Catch a Predator season 7, 13, and 44. We got Greg back in the house. What's going on, buddy? Welcome back.
Oh, hey, Greg.
Thanks for hanging out. But listen, guys, that's not it.
No, Greg's not.
We have one more permanent resident cast member of the show.
Who could it be?
Guess who it is, guys. Corey, what's your guess?
What's
your guess?
I don't have a guess. Oh wait. Have I hit on them?
You hit on everybody.
Right.
You hit on
That
everybody.
doesn't
every
narrow it
person.
down at all.
Yeah, you hit on everybody.
If you said I didn't hit on them, I'd know exactly who you were talking about.
You hit on
but-
everybody. All right, we're going to
that's a
switch to
good
the
idea.
camera view. Who is our other resident cast member?
Hey y'all, it's me, Crystal.
We got Crystal. Live news with Crystal on the streets and a freak in the sheets. She is going to be our permanent on the streets news anchor. What's going on, Crystal?
Hey, I am very excited to be part of the Big Nick Energy team.
Nice.
I plan on bringing some random odd news and some local events your way every Monday.
Oh, we love that, and we couldn't be more excited to have you. I know we tried it a few times with her on Monday's show, just kind of live news and things like that. And I absolutely fell in love with the with that part of the show, and I think it was a great addition to the show. So I'm like, you know what? Let's get Gina in here full time, 2 hours a week, and let's get Crystal in here full time, 2 hours a week, no benefits.
That checks. I'm glad to see that everyone's on the same payroll.
No
Yeah.
benefits, no pay.
Yeah, no, there is pay.
I
It's
got a
just
water.
without money. Corey will pay.
Yeah,
Corey
well,
will make payments.
As long
to
as
both
Crystal
of these
quits
ladies
running from me.
Stop it. Stop it.
It's the only way I can pay you, Crystal.
The worst decision of her life.
Welcome, Crystal. We love having you, and we're glad that you're part of the show. She's always messaging me things throughout the week of conversations, and I like where it's heading, and I think it's going to be great. Guys, you guys are watching the show on a brand new program we're using. Check it out. We got names, we got pictures, we got colors. No offense, Corey.
No, colors. Colored would be offensive. Colors is fine.
We have colors and we have color.
Crystal, what do you got for us this week?
Okay, I do have some new news here. Have you guys heard of the Kia Boys?
No. What is that? Who's that?
Is that like the
this
Island
is
Boys?
Kind of, except for they're going around stealing Kias and Hyundais.
Oh, that's it. Might be
Okay.
the Island Boys.
It's been going on for a couple years now. This is a certain group of boys
Yeah.
that now stands for a group of teenagers, and they go around in different cities and states stealing Kias and Hyundais.
Wait, you got a Hyundai, don't you?
I do.
And then
But
Gina
luckily, that's
Gina on the
one-
show, she's got a Kia. Donnie
Yeah.
P. You better watch
Yeah.
your wives and watch your Kias and Hyundais.
Right.
Do we know why they're specifically targeting those brands of vehicles?
Yeah, why is that, Crystal?
Well, they say that it's easy. There's a simple USB cable that they use to get into these 2011 to 2021 Kias.
So they're just easier to get into, which is making them a target, is basically what's going on.
Yeah, they're just joyriding. They actually made a TikTok challenge. They post videos on TikTok on how to steal them for
Oh,
other
wow.
people to go and start stealing them.
Really?
Yeah, it's not just and it's like a big group of people. It's not just a certain few.
So it's
they
not
also-
the supercharged Chargers with Hemi engines, it's the Kias.
Yeah.
They're about to gain a
Yeah.
whole lot more followers.
Well, and Corey's looking at me because he is going to watch these videos.
Stop
and try
writing
to
it
steal
down.
my-
Erase
your
the
car is
YouTube link,
definitely
Corey.
stolen
I can
right now.
promise you I'm not going to try to steal your car, but it's going to come in handy at some point in my life, I'm sure.
She does got a nice minivan.
Yeah. You do have a really nice minivan.
It is
but,
nice.
But my son drives a Hyundai.
Yeah.
And he is always losing his keys.
Oh.
And if I can figure out a way to start his car without a
Hijack
key,
it without a key, boom.
Boom, boom,
One
boom.
step eliminated. Absolutely. I think that's a great idea.
They're
actually.
doing God's work. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you,
thank you.
Kia boys. Thank you.
Thanks, Crystal, for that story.
Yeah. And they also post videos of them joyriding in the stolen cars.
Oh, that's a
never
nice
thought-
thing to do.
I'll never understand how criminals will record themselves in the act of the crime.
Makes no sense to me.
And then when they get caught, they want to, claim that it's
Yeah,
not them.
yeah.
There's video evidence, my man.
Yeah, you got proof that they can use in the court of law
Caught in
that you're
4K.
driving around. So these young, what's the location of these kids?
All right. They mainly, it has happened here in Toledo, but Columbus has been hit really hard, Detroit, and the surrounding cities of Detroit.
We got live news with Crystal. She's talking about these kids, these teenagers who are going around stealing Kias and Hyundais. They got the bypass code or bypass program kit thingamajig. Something like that. They're taking all the cars. Watch your Kias and watch your wives is what I'm saying.
Or put your wife in your Kia
Oh, put the wife in the Kia?
and be like, I don't know what happened.
Go on.
I love how Brad just has the Eminem.
I'm not Brad.
Who
It's
are
Greg.
you? Greg?
Why do you keep messing
I
it up?
don't know why I keep
He is
thinking
a
you're
quarter
Brad.
of my size.
You're lucky he's giving you a
And
guy's
he's
name.
bald.
I'm sorry. I got these sunglasses on.
At
and
first, he
all
thought
you
that was
guys-
Crystal.
Oh, you
At
guys
first,
kind
he
of look
thought that
alike.
was Crystal.
Yeah. And I got excited because he actually gave me his number.
Yeah, he did.
So
you're like, hey, thanks, Crystal. I'm like, that's not Crystal. That's Greg. Greg and Welch.
Greg and Welch,
His
that's
wife.
right. My
What else you
is
got for us,
no longer
Crystal?
has a first name.
Oh yes, the next one is pretty different. It's a medieval fantasy multiplayer online role-playing game gone wrong.
Oh.
What?
I mean, it went wrong in the first 2 words.
Yeah, medieval. That's where they went wrong.
That's where he went wrong, is playing the video game.
And I'm curious as to how it can go wrong because there's so many different directions it can go
let's
wrong.
hear this.
Right,
Let's hear
right.
this.
Okay, so a dispute was made in the real world. A man goes by the name Kane. He's 20, from New Jersey, flew to Florida to attack another player with a hammer.
What?
Like a real life hammer or like a LARP
Oh,
hammer?
yeah.
Oh.
A real hammer. They got into an online gaming fight, and he decided to fly down there, break into his beach house in Florida.
How medieval
Well,
of
they
him
would
to
break
fly.
So he got on Spirit
That's what I'm
Airlines.
The
talking
only
about.
way he should have done that is to get on a horse and a
He should have
noble
buggied his
steed.
ass all the way down there.
Yeah.
That is crazy to me.
Like,
is that
he
not
just-
crazy?
He just
I
discredited
feel like
himself.
nothing
Just-
is insane in this
Wait,
country
did anybody
anymore.
die? Because I would feel bad making.
Yeah, did somebody die, Crystal?
Yeah, we
He
can't do
didn't
that.
die. No, he did
All right.
not.
Oh,
die.
then
thank
then we can
God.
make
Thank
it.
God.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I was getting nervous.
How premeditated and unprepared are you? Because you flew to Florida, but the only thing you brought for a weapon was a hammer.
Because that
Well,
was.
he didn't bring-
That's probably all you can get on the airplane.
You
When
know
he
how many
got to
gun shops are
he
in
bought
Florida?
the
That's probably
hammer.
all you can get in the airplane. Just saying.
He probably bought the hammer in Florida.
Just saying.
Stop
Yeah.
At the airport.
Stop at a Bass Pro
Yeah.
Shop
Gift
and
shop.
buy a baseball bat or something.
Easy.
I feel like he should have used a ball and
Easy.
chain. Like that's the only way to go,
Ah,
or
yeah.
a joust.
Or
Oh,
a,
it definitely should have been a
Yeah.
joust.
Yeah, like
What's-
he should
oh,
have
for
challenged
sure
him
a
to a
joust.
jousting
Yeah.
match.
Yeah. for
Slapped
sure
him with a
joust.
glove.
Or a
We're gonna
lasso.
do-
what's the stick with the chain and the ball with the spikes on it?
A ball and chain, like I just
Ball and
said.
chain.
I thought a ball and chain was like
Well,
what they
it's a
gave
mace.
criminals.
I
It's
said,
a
I think that's a
mace.
mace.
Okay.
It's a
I thought a mace goes on the face.
No, that's what
That is
you
mace.
get
Oh,
that's
done
a
to your
moose.
face
That is
from
mace.
younger girls.
That's pepper spray.
Mute. Oh, that's pepper spray. Sorry about that, ladies. Crystal, what else you got for us?
All right, so when he did arrive to the victim's beach home at 2 a.m., the door was unlocked, so he just walked right
Well,
in.
that's his own
Oh,
fault.
of course. That's your own fault. If you leave her door unlocked, you deserve what you get.
Especially a beach house.
Yeah, especially a beach house.
Yes, and it doesn't say how old the victim was, so I'm not too sure, but he walked right in. He hit the victim in the head with a hammer. He called for his stepdad, who came to the rescue.
The fact that he let him get that close to him, like,
Yes.
I guarantee you, they had an argument on this game, and he's like, "Oh, you won't show up at my house. Here's my
Right.
address."
He's like,
"Dude
bet.
showed up at your house."
bet.
I'm so confused though because like if you play this game online and it's role playing, you've probably never seen the person. How confused was he? Where there's just some random
Right,
I
guy
bet
right.
he gave the address, and then
with
that
a
dude showed up.
hammer.
You hear someone walking in the house, you're like, that don't sound right. He's like
like-
some dude in a Speedo and a hammer.
Yeah, he's like, wait,
Oh,
you're not a
you
minotaur.
added a speedo to him.
You're not a minotaur.
Where's your horse half?
This guy stole that straight from Silent Bob. Jay and Silent Bob. You
Yeah,
ever
he
see that
did.
movie?
I also love the fact that he hits him with a hammer. Does not knock him out because he's a video game player, so he's probably pretty weak.
Uh-huh.
And the guy calls for his dad.
You know
for
he's
help.
got no muscles.
That's just,
He's got great thumbs though.
yeah, I'm sure.
Great thumbs.
Great thumbs?
Yeah, the video game.
Oh, you got great thumbs.
for the video game.
Oh, God. What else you got for us, Crystal?
All right, so once he was in custody, he told the investigators that he did this because he's a bad person online.
Oh.
He also asked the deputies, how much time will he get for breaking and entering and assault? So,
Well, it's assault with a deadly weapon too.
Yeah.
It's a hammer. It's a
that's-
carpenter
that's
tool.
Aggravated.
He's a
charge.
carpenter
It's
tool.
premeditated at that. He bought a plane ticket, went to his house. He had to get an Uber to this man's house.
I don't
too.
think premeditated really counts much in anything other than murder, but it is an it would
The
be an
real
aggravated-
crime is
Premeditated
he
assault.
flew Spirit Airline. That's the real crime
My
here.
thing
in
is,
this
look
story.
at the amount of money and time this guy spent to hit somebody with a hammer.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
Like,
how
that's dedication.
That's how
That is-
that's
that
how
is
bad these
dedication.
games are becoming.
Yeah.
The fact that they'll show up at your house with a hammer.
I mean,
do some carpenter.
There's clearly something off. Like this didn't.
Oh, the whole story's off.
I mean, I'm saying this guy's mental health is clearly.
Is it just me, or does it seem like that's a lot? That's almost common now. That people are just unstable in their head. Like it seems like it's.
Yeah, I thought you were saying like the whole act was.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know anybody who's ever flown anywhere.
No, not that part.
It's these phones and everything. No one opens their eyes and looks around and communicates.
They're in this fantasy life and they think it's real, and then they're shooting people.
Are we really gonna go the blaming the video games route right now?
I'm not blaming video games. I'm blaming technology.
I do want to know what the actual video game was that they played, because to be that detailed that you want to go like fly to Florida, you want to go online, purchase the ticket, get off the plane with your hammer,
right?
Get in an Uber, drive to this man's house, break into his house,
in a
find
Speedo.
his bedroom.
Don't forget the Speedo.
Oh yeah. Forget about the Speedo in general. You are at a beach house and you're not even admiring the view. You're just like, I gotta hurt this man, but barely.
You don't know what
Put your feet in the sand.
Before.
Put your feet in the sand.
Maybe he did that before.
Have a cookout. I'm saying there's far less things that we need to worry about.
Yeah.
Now we got to worry about these games coming. I'm getting rid of the games.
It ain't the games.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the
society
games.
as a whole.
No, it's the unstable kids that are messed up in their mind that are playing these games. I'm not blaming the games whatsoever. I'm blaming the unstable kids or teens with their crazy heads.
I mean,
anymore.
he's got to be an adult to fly. He's not a kid.
He's 20.
Okay, so he's not. That's
He's
not
still
really
living
a
in this
kid.
fantasy land.
In his mind, he's a child.
I'm
Right.
not blaming this video game, but video games have gotten significantly more and more violent and more detailed over the years. Because the only thing we ever had to worry about when we were younger is
Finish
stepping on
him.
turtle ducks.
No,
that
we
was
didn't.
pretty
It was
much it.
Finish him.
Right.
I grew up playing
Right.
video games.
You're-
I don't see anything wrong with video games.
I don't
I think it's
necessarily
society. I think it's the parenting, not.
It's the
not
kids. The kids are nuts
controlling.
anymore.
They just
Kids are nuts.
too many excuses for things nowadays.
Yeah. Hammerman had entered your house and you're screwed. What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Well, he's lucky he didn't get shot when he walked in the house.
Yeah, it's Florida too. Everybody, they give you a gun when you're born down there.
Yeah, Jeff said the internet has made people forget that there is always. Oh, cut me off.
Oh, hi Jeff.
There's always someone bigger and badder than they are.
Yeah, that's why he brought a hammer, Jeff.
Yeah. He had to even the playing field.
Was it a finishing hammer or
What is this, Mortal Kombat?
I'm just saying, what is a
Finish
fishing
him.
hammer?
It was a reflex hammer.
Reflex hammer. Yeah, those are
That you get from the
expensive.
doctor's
They didn't have a
office.
coupon to
Like
get
a
it.
rubber mallet.
Crystal, what else you
know
got
he
for
went to
us?
Harbor Freight.
Yeah.
Well, the name of the game is Archie Age, and it's a Korean game that is no longer.
That
accessible in the
explains
United
it.
States.
Oh, they shut it. They shut the servers down because someone got hit.
That
explains
Stop it. Stop it.
That's really why he was upset.
And based on Kane's photo, he is Korean as well.
Oh,
my
good for him. Supporting local.
Do we know where he flew from? Supporting local.
He flew from New Jersey. I think it was Newark or
Newark.
Newark?
yeah, Newark.
That's a ways.
That's a ways.
That's like a
All the way
4-hour
to
flight.
Jacksonville,
Yeah.
Florida.
Did he check in luggage or have a carry-on?
That's
the big question.
a hammer.
That's the real sin. Did
Yeah.
you check in luggage?
I want to know if he
Didn't go
like
in detail.
did he do the whole Travelocity with the
Right.
rental car
Right.
and hotel?
I would like
How
to
long
know-
was he planning on
Right.
staying?
I want to know what his thinking was like when he had to go through all the security at
Yeah.
like the X-rays and everything. Like, why are you going here? What are you going to do on your trip? Just mad as hell. just
Visited
sitting
my
there.
friend.
Please tell me his only check-in was the hammer.
Stop,
He's
Corey.
just in TSA with only a
Did
hammer.
he buy a one-way ticket or a
Stop it.
two-way ticket?
Stop it.
So many questions.
Did he
that are
plan on
unanswered.
coming
What's
back?
wrong with you guys?
There's so many unanswered questions on
Crystal,
this
your
situation
next
here.
assignment is to fly to Florida and interview this man.
Yes,
That would be
please.
amazing.
Yes, please. We're
Yeah.
gonna send you a
That
check.
would be amazing.
Your first paycheck. Take that check. I want you to buy a plane ticket. And
Not a hammer.
But we're going to pay you in payments.
You also have to introduce yourself as a wench, just so you know. Otherwise, he will not
stop
talk to
that,
you.
Corey.
Yeah.
All right, Crystal. What else you got for us?
All right, to end it, I just want to let you guys know the Ohio State Fair starts this week, July 24th in Columbus.
Nice. That's a
Never
big
gone,
fair.
but
That's a big
yeah,
fair.
it looks nice.
You guys, any of you guys ever been to Ohio State Fair?
I've been to the fairgrounds.
Yeah, I've been to
but
the
never-
grounds, but
But not the actual fair. I've always wanted to go to that. Have you, Crystal?
I have never, but I do want to go to it too.
That'd be so
someday.
cool.
We should
Yeah,
do a
for
family
sure.
road
I'm pretty
trip.
sure my wife did
Family
for
road
4-H.
in your Kia.
Yes.
Next
it
year,
fits
I'm down.
8. Well, Corey's coming.
Until
so
someone
fits-
steals
we
the
got
Kia
enough-
at the
We got enough
fair.
room for 5 more.
Yeah. Well,
the fair.
it fits 8, but with me and Gina, it's a 2-seater.
Hey, she was talking about how Donnie P showed her the back seat. Remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Showed me the back.
He's like, you get in, I can't. So
Hey, stop that.
He said, "Look at all this cargo room, so you can you
Yeah.
and Corey can go places. You can
All
just sit in the
right.
back."
Thanks, Crystal.
Thank you.
All right, we'll
Bye.
talk to you next week.
Bye.
All right,
Crystal.
bye. That was cool. Yeah, Crystal's part of our street team.
I am very excited. that
Gina
this
is our third resident. She'll be here every week along with Corey and myself. And then we got Greg, who just cleans up after we're all done in here.
I'm just the janitor.
Yeah, he fixed our drywall, and I thought it was really nice.
Basically Joe Dirt.
Yeah,
I
basically.
appreciate you, man. I
Oh,
appreciate you.
big shout out to all of our sponsors. We got Nico over at Muddy Rags. Check him out on Instagram under Muddy Rags. We also got Danielle Alonso's Personalized Creations for all your personalized needs, such as tumblers, backpacks, koozies. If you're having a wedding and you want to get a bunch of party favors customized with their names on it, please see Danielle Alonso's Personalized Creations on Facebook. Also, Toledo DJs and ToledoPix.com, your professional one-stop shop for DJ needs, photo booths, photography, and video. Also, Natalie's Love at First Bite, home of the Big Nick Burger. Also, home of some really, really good food. Follow them on Facebook at Natalie's Love at First Bite. Also, Pandora Flooring.
Pandora Flooring and Supply. Narrow store, wide selection, hot staff.
It was sexy staff.
Yeah, she got downgraded.
Oh.
No, it's all good. She's
I
still-
hate when you get downgraded.
Yeah, it is what it is.
And then a big shout out to Seth, who made our opening song. Big shout out to Seth. We're going to do an interview with him. Hopefully soon we can get him on, do a nice little interview on what he's got going on.
I will say our theme
Yeah.
song is awesome.
It is very good.
It's pretty
really,
dope. He's
really
local,
like it.
just a young cat, 24 years old. One of my son's good friends, so we appreciate that. We
I'm
like,
pretty sure I complimented that last week.
yeah, it's pretty cool. Hey, check this out. I went to the movies Friday. Don't really go to the movies often just because movies are lame. I don't like the theaters. It seems like they're getting run down.
What?
But we went to Phoenix movie theaters in Monroe.
Okay.
Where they recline. They got all brand new seats now. They
I
used to be
just go
red,
To sleep. I can't go to that one.
black reclining seats.
Yeah,
Do they have beer
Phoenix
there?
Do they?
Yes.
They,
Yeah.
They have a bar? I said that's
No bar, but they do have a beer and a cooler in the back. You
I said
get,
that's a new thing. Like,
yeah, you get
that is
Natty
amazing.
Light or something.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you got to get these people to get these movies some kind of way.
Yeah.
Because Netflix and all these streaming services, you really don't have to anymore.
How much is a beer at the movie theater? Like
I don't know, but
$85?
the movie was only $8.75 on a Friday night.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Beer's probably $4.
And I tell you what, like we go to the mall sometime, the audio at the Phoenix and Monroe, absolutely amazing. We went and saw Twister.
Oh, how was that?
5-star hand down.
Okay. I
didn't
5
know they were
stars.
coming out with another
hands
Twister.
down. I didn't know there was a first
How many
one.
movies are
Really?
they going to make about tornadoes? Like we're going to keep watching.
Look
we
at the
know
Fast
what
and the
they
Furious
do.
series.
I
There's
tell you what.
40 of them.
Yeah, and I know, but they're not good.
How
the
dare
first
you?
two
I tell you what though, Gina, good movie.
They went to space.
For family.
Yeah.
What's
You
your
could do
go-to?
anything
Listen,
for
listen,
family.
guys. What's your go-to when you go to a movie theater? You can only at the counter get 3 items. What are you getting? Mine's a large Pepsi, small popcorn, no butter, and Reese's Pieces.
That's a good
That's
one.
my 3.
I do a large Coke,
Okay, large Coke.
no ice. 'cause
No
I
ice.
don't have to get up again to get
Right,
more pop.
right.
Large popcorn, extra
Yeah.
butter,
Yeah. Oh, extra butter. Okay,
sweet and sour kids. Little
nice.
Sour Patch Kids.
Okay, Gina, what do you got?
Well, I'm going to get 3 jobs to pay for my 3 things at the movie theater
Ooh,
because they're expensive. I like chocolate covered raisins, popcorn, extra butter.
ooh.
Shut your mouth.
I've said nothing.
A large Diet Coke. I had to tell him first to shut up because I knew. Because it's too much sugar, I'll fall asleep.
Okay. Fall asleep.
That's
That's the opposite
Yeah.
effect of sugar.
I love that you're calling it
No,
fall asleep
it's
and
not-
not passing
it's not
out,
at
which
all.
is what it is.
Bryce said Greg's
Same.
gets
It is a-
mad when he only gets 3 things.
That's true.
Diabetic
That is very
coma.
true.
Yeah.
So,
It would be
I
too
also
much
get those
sugar.
little cookie dough bites. Those are good.
Those are good too.
I've never. What are cookie dough bites?
They're like literally little bites of cookie dough.
Really good.
Covered in chocolate.
Oh, never heard of them.
Jeremy
delicious.
says large Coke and Reese's Pieces. You get a 3rd pick, Jeremy. Corey, what's yours?
So mine would be a large Pepsi because I love Pepsi and I'm not going diet. I also love nachos with the like jalapenos
and that cheese
and the cheese, but like it's got to be like the hot
that's a
cheese.
good one. That's a
and
good one.
I miss when like
the spot.
I miss when they had the hot nacho cheese dispenser. Now all you get is the little cups that you peel off.
And it doesn't even your chip.
I don't like those
doesn't
chips.
fit in
You're
it.
right.
And
I don't like
it's
the
so
chips
annoying.
there. They're
I don't like the
almost
chips
too
now.
crunchy.
I wish that
It's weird. They're like hard.
I wish they'd sell like Doritos.
Yes.
with nacho cheese.
That would change the game.
Or the white queso with
Just
Doritos.
go to 7-Eleven. Like,
No.
that's all you're doing.
Like if I'm at the movie theater, I'm not going to bring in nachos. I'm not that guy anymore.
I would.
Anymore.
Yeah, anymore. But large Pepsi and nachos with jalapenos, those are really my two staples. I'm not a huge popcorn fan, but I will eat popcorn with like the butter and
I recently stopped doing butter for some reason. I feel like it started. They changed it. And it's not the same anymore.
Do they
It's
have
not
any
same
of the
flavor.
powders?
Yeah.
For the
Yeah.
popcorn there.
Yeah.
The
powders
use that.
like
Yep. But you have to do your own butter now.
Well, yeah.
Before they did it behind the counter,
Oh,
now
no.
you do your own butter and stuff.
I always used to go to NCG in Auburn, and they had a big machine.
Yeah?
You just hit a button and you
Pumped
could just,
it?
You could fill that bag with butter if you wanted to.
Nice.
Just like drinks a container
It's
of butter
amazing.
with some popcorn in it.
Stacy said snow caps, nachos, and water.
We can't date Stacy.
I'm sure she's sad.
The game changer with the butter is
Yeah.
you take a straw and you stick it in, and then you pour the butter through the straw.
Oh,
and that
so
way
you
it
can do
gets
it in
like
layers?
layers.
Corey.
down.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
You kidding me?
That's a
No, I'm dead
solid
serious.
idea, though.
Dead
That's a
serious.
solid way to have a heart attack.
Hey,
That's
I already
right.
had a
You
heart
got
attack.
hacks for
Already
the butter.
happened.
It's
He's
like
fine.
lightning. You can't have two heart attacks. I already had mine. So, bam.
That's
I
not
feel like
true.
that's not true at all.
That's not true.
It's not soda, it's pop.
It's like bad medical advice with Corey W. King.
It wouldn't be the first time.
How you know you're going to die?
you can't have
Right.
two heart attacks.
Right.
At the same time.
No, you can't. Medically, you cannot have two heart attacks. Like, you can't.
Why?
I don't know.
That's not true. You're telling our listeners false information. You're giving them false information. I know people that have had 2 heart attacks. Like personally, that have had 2 heart attacks.
Really?
Alicia said slushy, small popcorn, and snow caps is her go-to.
He really
We're talking
taught
about
that.
if you're going to the movies, what are 3 things you can buy at the counter, only 3 things you're taking into the movie. What are you going to pick?
You remember those old candies, the bottle caps? They used to sell those there. You remember those?
Oh yeah,
The hard candies?
yeah, they're like kind of like sweet tarts, right?
Yeah, those were really good.
No, they weren't. They're good at all.
They were really good. I love those things.
Those were good.
I will eat Whoppers. The little
Love
chocolate.
a Whopper with cheese.
Yeah.
Oh, love a Whopper.
Not
No
the
onion, no pickle.
Malted
Triple.
milk balls.
Triple.
Yes, the malted.
Oh, the
milk
candy.
balls. Yes.
My bad. My bad.
I will eat those
bad.
at the
Sorry about
theater,
that.
too. But that's like the only place I will ever eat them.
Straight
Like if
to a
I'm
burger.
Right.
if I'm at like Rite
about-
Aid and they got a candy section,
I don't ever
I'm
get
never-
Reese's Pieces besides the movie theater.
What
ever.
about Milk Duds?
Those are good.
I don't. I
They
think
got a
they're
weird
Wait, are them the
taste.
ones that are
They got a weird taste.
I think once you
chocolate
get
and then
fillings-
crunchy? It's like a
Yeah.
No,
cookie in it?
it's like caramel. It's like
Milk
it's kind of
Duds?
like hard.
I can't think of the
caramel.
Milk
and then
Duds.
and then you take a bite and like rips. If you have fillings, it's gonna rip all your fillings out. Or all
Not sure
your-
what that is.
Like the older you get, the less you can eat Milk Duds.
It's like Mike and Ike's.
Yeah, Mike and
I like
Ike's
Mike.
are
I love
terrible,
Mike
too.
and Ike's.
Oh,
I
they're
do
terrible.
love Mike and Ike's. When my wife was pregnant, she'd be like, just go get me one of those little boxes of Mike and Ike's. So I'd go to the store and I'd buy the whole freaking case.
Ooh,
Whole
Jeremy
case.
said he sneaks in some smoked meats.
Just sitting in the movie getting meat.
In the back of the movie theater, Corey will smoke a meat.
Yes, I mean I have, but when did
Many-
Born
many-
Identity come out?
many-
That was a long time ago. So it's been a
Stop
while,
it.
But
Stop it. We can't talk about that on the air. Speaking of being on the air, if you could start a business tomorrow with you had unlimited money, what would you do?
I have
Yeah.
tried to start and stopped so many times.
Yeah.
A grocery delivery service.
Maybe you should stop unbuttoning your shirt because half of your chest is showing. Try that.
Button that back up there, please, real
Oh, Lord.
There you
quick. Shut
go.
his camera
Lord.
off. You want to just hit the button and shut
Yeah,
that one
we're
off?
just gonna-
Shave your chest.
Close
though,
that
yeah.
camera right down.
I don't grow hair on my
All
body
right.
below my neck.
What's your carpet sweeping company? What was it? Your vacuum?
Carpet sweeping company.
Your vacuum company? What was
My
it?
flooring and supply company,
Oh, that's it,
Pandora
that's it.
Flooring and Supply.
Oh, that's right. I'm thinking of something else.
We install showers and backsplashes and carpet and towel and any flooring needs you guys might have.
What's your business? What's your business you're starting? Unlimited money.
A grocery delivery service that delivers groceries to your home. You buy them online and we deliver them to your house within like a couple
Shipped.
of
I feel
hours.
like that
You
was
start-
Walmart does that already.
In,
for us.
I know.
Instacart, shipped. Like,
I'm aware that these exist now, but
Yeah.
I had this idea back in 2009.
I feel like you'd have even
So-
more restraining orders if you were delivering people's groceries.
Oh,
to their
I'm not
houses.
going to actually
He
deliver
did once
myself.
about 5 years ago. He delivered my Uber Eats food.
I did.
I put my hand in the bag and there was something else in there.
Yeah,
There was a hole in
well-
the bottom of it.
That bag was intended for some other gentleman.
Yeah, got 8 nuggets instead of 10.
That would have pissed me off.
So
more than anything
I
else.
was so disappointed.
I saved those 2 nuggets just for you.
You got 0 stars.
stop!
8 nuggets and some special sauce.
Oh, wrong button. Sorry about that. Wrong button.
I didn't order a wiener.
Gina, what's your
Vienna
business?
sausage.
Okay, so I had my own business.
Yeah.
So I don't want to start another one. So are you
okay.
forcing me to start a business?
Okay, we'll just
I mean,
pass you right up.
If you were to start a successful
Can we
business.
call it a? Can we do a
Moving on.
nonprofit?
You can do whatever you want. Just what's
Okay.
your business?
So
what
it
are
would
you
be a
starting up?
nonprofit, and of course, I would still get paid for my position at the nonprofit. But I want to do a center where people can come and do laundry for free and use the computers for free.
Oh, this place is gonna be packed.
And like, I mean, people that are struggling can come
Yeah.
and just those little things that are like we take for granted. Give them a place to do that where we can help them help them set up for long term, like a food pantry, like the whole 9 yards.
Okay, nice.
I really like that idea.
Look, giving back. Oh, mine seems selfish over here. I want to start a Texas Roadhouse.
There's nothing wrong with
That is a
that.
fantastic idea. All
I
you
just
can eat
know,
steak whenever you want.
Right?
No, that's not it.
What do
Oh,
you
for
think
me
of?
as the owner,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
No.
And
Not-
Corey's
not
going to be
all
my
the people.
host.
How? I mean,
You pay him $5 an hour.
Yeah,
more than I'm making on this show.
that's $5 more an hour he's making in a year.
Also, he'll hit on every single person that comes.
So there will
Yeah,
be no one there.
I
no
would like to
business.
Texas or franchise a Texas Roadhouse.
Okay.
Yeah.
When
That'd
you
be my
said if you want to
Why?
start a business, I thought you meant like you were going to be creative in what you're not just like.
No,
I'd
I'm
like
going
to-
right to the
I'd
bread.
like to buy
Right
into
to
this.
bread.
Is it for
just
the
want the-
free food?
I just want the recipe.
What's that?
Is it for the free food? Is that why you're
I
doing
just love the atmosphere. I love the food. I love the people. I think it's a great
it?
business.
So you wouldn't want to start your own brand?
No.
Yeah.
Like,
If it's not broke, don't. No.
If that's the case, I'm changing my answer to I want to own Amazon. Because
Hey.
if we're just throwing out
You
things
did
that
say
already
unlimited money.
All right. Let me think about this.
you did say unlimited money.
Now, while you're thinking, I will say that going on the charity aspect of things, at one point I thought about starting a house for people who are in the foster care system.
Ooh.
After they age out of the foster care
Right.
system, essentially they don't have any place to go. That's
true.
There's no obligation
true.
from these foster parents to continue to keep these people
There's zero help.
housed or anything, and a lot of these foster kids end up homeless and helpless.
True.
I'd love to start 2 individual houses where like men and women who are aged out of the system can live and they learn life skills.
I like that idea.
And
give them the tools
we
to
give them
be able
tools.
to succeed in life.
Exactly. And we're
Yeah.
not going to charge them rent or anything like that.
Yeah.
We're going to let them, we're going to help them finish college and school and get on their feet and make a better
Network with
life
the
for
local
themselves.
community college where they can go to college, and you know what I mean.
So we've actually talked about this
know.
before too, and so that. But I would charge them rent. I would charge them a percentage of rent to teach them how to budget, and then we were talking about having like mandatory classes that they have to take to stay there. So like if you're staying there, then they would take classes in order to learn how
Yeah.
to budget. Because a lot of kids in foster care, I know this is a different direction, but a lot of kids in foster care. It's not a home. It's just a roof and food, and they don't really get the actual like care in the home
and the
life,
learning
life
and the
instruction.
life,
right?
right.
So
Makes sense.
Yeah, that's something that I would love to see also.
I
That'd
do.
be great.
I agree, yeah.
Greg, what's your business?
I just want to buy and sell old cars.
Yeah,
I like that idea
That
too.
would be fun.
That'd
Go
be
down
cool.
south.
I
find all
think
the-
you
find
would.
all the
I think you would go
non-muscles.
broke quick because you would buy all these cars and then be
And
in love
keep
with them
them?
and not
No.
want to give them
No.
up.
When you
I
say
mean-
old, what do you like? What years are you thinking?
Kia,
Anything from 1930s up to about 1970.
Okay.
Corey. Here's the problem. Me and you are screwed, and Greg also.
How's that?
I was driving by an old car earlier, an old truck that was in someone's front yard. Mm-hmm. From the back seat or from the seat, like the backrest to the steering wheel, there's like 16 inches.
You know what's fantastic about that though?
How come you left Gina's name out of that?
Because she's a woman.
And she still qualifies.
She's petite.
She's not pregnant. You
gonna
know that,
bring
right?
her-
She just looks like this. This is her everyday body.
Stop it.
He said. He said I'm petite.
Just try to be a gentleman here. Jesus.
I've never been called that in my life.
Gina, you have normal-sized eyeballs.
Stop
I'm
it.
dying right now.
You're
Okay.
gonna have to kick the fan on.
Kim
over
said
there.
Greg must wear a leisure suit while selling cars as well, please.
No, but with the old cars, small cabs, and everything, I've worked on cars my whole life. I went to school for it. I can extend any car.
Yeah? Yeah, but now you're talking more money, and I'm kind of broke.
You said unlimited money.
I'm kind of broke.
It's like a like
I
the,
love how
like the roller
I
skates.
can do whatever I want with my unlimited money.
It's like the roller skates that
You guys can stop by Texas Roadhouse.
I will for dinner.
Oh,
In
we
my
can do the
extended
show
car.
from a little room at Texas Roadhouse, and we all.
Why
get-
does it got to be a little room if we're rich?
Yeah.
Why can't it be?
We can have a real
like
studio.
front and center. Like why can't
With
we do it right
AC.
in the middle of Texas
That'd be
Roadhouse
sweet.
on the saddle?
And it's all
with the
glass.
customers. Yeah, with all
Wait,
the
you want us
customers
to be
walking
on the saddles?
I'm not being.
Corey's just going in a circle. Just
Peanuts everywhere.
Corey.
Speaking about Texas Roadhouse, and I know that you guys think
I
I'm
hurt
like
my leg.
I'm the resident pervert here, but can we just talk about how every woman waitress at Texas Roadhouse
Yeah.
is like super thick?
Yeah.
Like, why is that?
Tight jeans, like
Yeah.
they from Texas.
Yeah, like every woman
Have
waitress
you had
at
their
Texas Roadhouse
rolls?
has a donk.
Have you? That's why.
Corey
They
has
eat the
rolls.
food there. They eat the food there.
On their first day,
Yes.
they make them thick at Texas Roadhouse, and I appreciate it.
Everything's
Aw, someone
bigger
said
in Texas.
newsflash, no little room is going to work for us.
No, it's so true. Who is
Oh,
that?
wrong
That's
button.
my friend.
Wow, the accuracy.
Whoever
really
said that is
mean.
not a nice
I
person.
like honesty. Honesty is good. We're large people. It's okay.
Speaking of being honest,
He called you petite.
hey,
I'm gonna get a shirt made. Where's Danielle? Danielle, make me a shirt that says petite.
and the word is stretched out. You guys are mean. It's her first day. I wanted her to feel
It's
welcome.
got to be about to break in the middle of the word.
Like just stretch real little in the middle.
Completely.
Gina, I'm sorry about these guys. I was trying to be polite.
Listen,
Hey,
every
they
pound
brought
is,
it on. I'm just adding to it.
Yeah,
All
every
right.
pound.
All right.
Is
If you're
bought
going to
and
be part of
paid
the show,
for.
I guess we got to put you down as well.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, speaking of putting people down, if you could talk to your 18-year-old self right now, what advice would you give?
I would say one word: Google.
What?
Oh, to invest.
Yeah, but that's like 40 some years ago.
For Corey.
And?
For Corey it is.
Google.
That's not fair.
That's a hard one. Like I wrote this down earlier. I couldn't even think of what to say.
I'd probably tell myself that I'm not really in love.
Ooh.
Because at 18, I was convinced that I was going to spend the rest of my life with the person I was with when I was 18.
You know what? Yeah.
And
Yeah.
although everyone around me told me differently,
Yeah. Yeah.
I was convinced otherwise.
Yeah.
And since then, I've obviously gone through several different love interests in my life, and I would just tell myself to be patient and like focused versus just trying to chase love, because
Right.
I wasn't even chasing like tail. I wasn't just trying to get laid. I was trying to get married from a very
So you
early
lost sight
age.
of yourself and everything else,
Very
and
much so.
you kind of gave it all up and wasted some time of your life.
Yeah.
But don't you think those experiences made you who you are today, though?
Right. That's why I would not.
You know what I'm saying?
I would
I don't know
not.
if that changed that.
Again, the person I am today is not that awesome. But
Agreed.
yeah,
Agreed.
a heart attack, a stroke,
Glasses.
so much debt.
Why don't
Pretty
you
rough
tell
over
your
there.
18-year-old self that? Like, lay off the fats. Tell yourself that.
Spend wisely.
Exercise.
Learn
I'm
to
here for a
save.
good time, not a long time, baby. I'm good with that.
I would go back and tell myself, believe in yourself no matter what. There's going to be some people who are going to come in your life who are not going to believe in you, who are going to say they believe in you but really don't. But never take what people say to heart. Just always believe in yourself.
Yeah. I'd also probably tell myself to take the scholarship, and I don't actually know
Oh, I
everything in the
passed
world.
one up too.
Yeah.
Owens?
No.
Owens Community College?
Miami of Ohio.
Oh, Miami of Ohio of Tiffin. Excellent. Gina, what are you going to tell your 18-year-old self?
I don't want to tell her a lot because things were like every season of your life leads up to where you are now.
Right.
And I do like who I am.
Okay.
And
Really?
I love my life. Like I love
I agree. I love where I'm at.
I love my kids. I love my partner. I love I love my
Salad.
friends. I do love salad. I just like eat a lot of it.
Nick's allergic. He can't have it.
Hey.
By the way, her version of salad is just a cheeseburger, by the way. Don't let
Well,
her
if it has lettuce, it's a salad, right?
She's like, it's a pickle, it's a salad. It's a salad.
Got meat.
so
Those are jerks.
I'm not touching that one.
That's every woman says that.
Every guy
Every
walks in the
single
room, I'm
woman
like, "What's
says
up,
that.
salad?" That's my new line when I hit on people.
Some salad.
Maybe I should have rethink this new cast member here.
You did this to yourself.
Let me go back to the two
I feel like
cams.
the only thing I would say to her is, "You will be okay."
Oh,
I agree
that's
with that.
good advice. Greg, what are you telling your 18-year-old self?
Spend wisely.
Oh, that's you know what?
Learn to save.
Yeah,
I was horrible with money for a long
I still
time.
am.
I need somebody to tell me that now.
I'm not
So
great,
here's the
but
thing.
I am a lot better than what I was.
Here's the thing. I'm not good at saving. I like to live for the moment because
Right.
I don't
Yeah.
know if tomorrow's going to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I kind of, I mean, we got a little
I
bit
don't
of
think you need
savings,
to
but
save
not like
hundreds of thousands of dollars, but I made a
No.
lot of money. I worked
Yeah.
a lot when I was younger. I didn't
Yeah.
play sports. I didn't do anything. I worked, and I spent every dollar.
Do you regret not playing sports and still being broke?
Not a bit.
No?
Nope.
Okay.
I wish I would have played football.
I wish that I would have done football as well.
I've never been a huge sports person anyways, and our head coach, me and him, I did play football younger, junior high, and me and the head coach never really got along, and then there was one final argument, and I told him to F himself, and I never went back out.
That's kind of our next topic I have written down. Is it?
Bad coaches can really affect a child's
Absolutely.
future.
They
Yeah,
had like
I quit volleyball.
my coach
so
was
I
a head
bad
coach of like an 11-year losing streak, and he wanted to tell me how to do stuff. Like
You don't
can't
know,
even
bud.
coach. So
You don't know, guy.
I just love that Gina just casually said, I quit volleyball because of a bad coach, not because of your cholesterol. It was a bad coach. Not because of your ability.
No,
as a
because
coach. Huh?
I wasn't. I thought I
Couldn't
was.
jump.
I took a stand.
You broke the floor when you were spiking.
I
Corey,
Like what was your-
Corey, don't say that to Gina.
so mean.
The problem is that I thought I was fat back then, and I wasn't fat. That's what I'd say to her. You have no idea how fat you're actually going to be. Like, oh, you think you're fat? Just wait.
Yep.
But I was not fat in high school, but I was thick. Like I was all boobs and butt, and all my friends were like a size 0, so I thought I was fat. But no, I quit. I did quit because I actually had some ups. Believe it or
believe you.
not.
I mean, I love teasing you because like that's our love language with each other. But
I don't love you.
I don't love you either. But I figured it's the only way we can
That's why,
communicate.
that's why we tell our listeners.
So right
they gotta
now,
stop listening.
right now, if you could be good at one sport, like really good at one sport, what would you be good at? I'm gonna go golf just because I love to golf, but I suck so bad at
Oh
it.
my gosh. Okay, I got
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
I got this. So
Go ahead.
they just made breakdancing an Olympic sport.
Oh, jeez, I cannot picture you.
No, but it's true. I
cannot
they did
picture
the cardboard floor and everything.
Breakdancing.
Is that a bobblehead?
Breakdancing is going to be an Olympic sport, so I would pick that. I would want to be really good. Picture
no, please
picture
don't.
me spinning on my head. That's amazing. That would be an amazing talent.
You would look like an ice cream cone.
No, I'd suffocate
Spinning on your
my
head.
whole belly. I do. I told my kids all the time when I'm sitting down, I look like a melting ice cream cone.
That's funny.
It's so hard to pick like what you'd be good at because like I'm super selfish. I
We
don't
know.
I don't
We know.
want to pick like a team sport where I have to share that glory with other people. and
Oh,
other
you
people
want to
get-
be the winner.
Yeah, like if
not
I'm-
the team.
If I have like LeBron James's talent, I don't want whoever else is on my team to get any credit. So
Neither does he.
yeah, exactly. I'm probably gonna pick something like tennis, where I get all that credit and glory. I threw shot put in high school, and like no one cares about that one. So we're
That's what
going
all
tennis.
fat
No one
people do.
also cares
Yeah.
about tennis.
Yeah, well,
That's
how-
true.
No,
That's
that's not
Arthur
true.
Ashe,
No one knows who
Arthur Ashe, Serena Williams.
I disagree. I know a lot of people that watch tennis.
Yeah, I don't
like
know
a lot.
anyone that's watching.
Name 5 people.
I mean,
Gino.
the Wimbledon. Okay, my mom, my aunt, Dubs.
That's all one family.
Andre Federer.
So what? Like, why does that matter?
Like a group.
Andre
outside
Agassi.
the house.
They don't live with me.
Oh,
So, but
Dubs doesn't live with you no more?
Well, Dubs does
We
now.
called that.
But
We called
we've been together 21
Congratulations,
years.
Dubs. You finally escaped.
21 years.
she got the Kia. the separation.
21
She got the
years
key,
I've
he
had
got
him
the
locked
freedom.
up. So, but yeah, tennis would be a good one though.
That'd be good. I like tennis.
Yeah.
I wouldn't play it.
I mean, tennis is actually a lot
watch
of
it.
fun to play.
Tickets to Wimbledon cost $17,000.
That doesn't surprise
What's
me.
Or
that?
to the U.S.
What
Open.
is Wimbledon?
I think it was the U.S. Open.
Is that like a big championship?
very major tennis tournament.
It's like the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
of
I'm good.
tennis.
I'm
Does that
good.
help?
Trust me, I'm good.
17,000, and then
It's a lot of money.
And then if you watch, there's a lot of kids there, and like I don't love my kids that much.
Oh no, not at all.
They're not coming.
No.
I'm not spending $17,000.
I know a guy that
on
spent $50,000 on nosebleed Super Bowl tickets.
No,
So,
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, each.
I'll just go to Toledo Storm, watch a game there.
That's crazy.
Corey, what do you got it for us this week?
This week, honestly, so the first thing I want to bring up is on the way here, my son Skylar, who is 17 years old, he's about to be a senior in high school. He asked if he could borrow my car for a few days.
Okay.
And I asked him, obviously, why and things. He just wants to switch cars. Great. And he is going to Chicago with a couple of friends to see some other friends that they met at church camp.
Nice.
And for a huge praise weekend.
Okay.
And they're going to be driving out there by themselves.
Okay.
But my concern is obviously safety. This is his first major road trip. It's going to be 12 hours total in a car.
Ooh.
My car is not the greatest. I mean, it's a fine car. It just needs a new exhaust. But I don't necessarily know that I feel safe enough.
That's far.
With him driving through construction, through the Dan Ryan in Chicago, which is very heavily trafficked, and all of this stuff. I mean, I trust he's a good driver. I just don't know about the other drivers in other states.
Makes sense.
How old were you when you felt more comfortable with your children taking longer road trips like that?
I don't really. It wasn't like as soon as they got their license, I wanted them to be able to have the experience and to be able to stay awake driving for more than 20 minutes and things like that. So, a couple years,
Yeah,
give him the
he hasn't
street
had his
cred?
license a full year yet.
That's tough.
Yeah,
That's tough.
That's what I was thinking, man. And I don't want to tell him he can't go.
So has he been good so far?
So it's not the responsibility part of it, is it? It's more
No.
you don't have the experience for that.
I think that he's an extremely responsible young man. I think
Okay.
that he's going to do what he's going to say he's going to do, and he doesn't check his cell phone while he's driving or any of that fun stuff. So
what's the problem?
the problem is that he's been driving less than a year, and I'm about to send him to one of the heaviest traffic places on the earth.
Where's the place?
Chicago.
How you going to
that's
learn until
tough.
you do it?
That's tough.
And that's kind of my theory a little bit here. Obviously, his mother's a little bit more hesitant than I am. But I'm still very hesitant. I'm curious what the listeners think about.
When's he going?
Next week.
Wow.
Corey's boy, who's
Should've brought
17,
that
is
up a
taking a
little
longer trip next week, and we're trying to figure out. He had his license in maybe just about a year, almost a year now.
Yeah.
We're not sure if Corey.
And I have time off that I could take to take him out there.
Don't do that.
But I don't
do
want
that.
to do that, you know?
Oh, your dad's coming.
I'm a cool dad, though.
So it's your car.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
You have full coverage.
Yeah.
and he's covered. Let him go. I mean, how do you?
You know
how
what?
does he learn?
You got. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm kind of leaning towards. Is you got to throw him in the mix. Like when it snows out, I told my kids, get in the car. We're driving.
Yeah,
We're gonna learn.
yeah.
You're gonna learn today.
I did. I took Bella to the school where I worked parking lot after it snowed, and let her do donuts and let her slide and see what it feels like. Because if you've never done it and it happens, you panic.
Yeah.
So
I let
this
my son
way
use
she-
my Jeep, and he
Okay.
backed into a pole.
That, what?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you have to know how to get out of a slide. You have to know what happens when the car fishtails. You have to know what that feels like.
absolutely.
So let me ask you this: can you stop him? Like, is there, because he's grown, like he's gonna go, right?
He's not grown, first off and foremost. Let's get that
But
out
can
there
you be
right
like,
now.
you're not going?
I absolutely could say you're not going. But
What's your basis?
I don't have a basis to tell him he's not going other than inexperience. And
I don't think that's good enough.
I don't necessarily have a problem with that being the reason.
Yeah.
But what other precautions should I take to make sure that he's there, gets there safely?
I would just like sit him down and be like, listen, it's cool you go. I support that you go, but there's a big list of responsibilities that you need to make sure that you're on top of. Such as, how many friends are going to be in the car?
2 are going to be in the car, and then they're going to meet like 4 of them there.
Okay, so you got 2 others. Make sure you guys aren't clowning around. Like, this is super serious. Like, just be safe, be responsible. Don't give me a reason to regret this.
What time do they plan on getting to Chicago? 'Cause
Right, it could be at night.
That's a big part
in
of
the
it.
morning.
I didn't ask. I'm assuming it's going to be.
Regular time.
I assume they're going to probably leave really early in the morning and get there really
Okay.
early in the afternoon.
So you like? There's always those good times
Yeah,
to
help
be
him
around
plan
Chicago.
it for
Yeah.
sure.
I would.
Like,
That would be my big thing.
Yeah.
Like, hey,
But
you don't want to be here
Chicago
during
at
rush hour.
Chicago at 2:00 in the afternoon it's still way more traffic than he's ever seen in Washington.
What are they doing there? I
absolutely.
missed that part.
Don't touch
What are
my
they
hand.
doing there?
Do not touch. Ew.
Danielle on the feed
touching
said
me.
definitely make sure he has roadside assistance and charge cell phone, and maybe influence a stop or two on the way.
I think
that's a good idea.
firstly he should stop at Rise and Roll Bakery and get some caramel cinnamon donuts.
No, not donuts. That'll put you to sleep.
But
Put you to sleep.
I wanted to tell you some advice for Chicago. This is for anybody who is going to Chicago. I highly suggest, because parking downtown is insane. Like the
That's a
cost
big city.
is like $30
That's a big
at every
city.
parking. So, and then you got to park like 4 blocks. So what I would do is I would find a parking garage that's a daily parking garage that's like, $50 for the day. Park there and walk or get Ubers everywhere you go.
Yeah.
Oh, I've made that mistake before. I went to Chicago
Agree.
for
I agree.
the conception of my youngest set of twins. And
Was that planned?
no, that was definitely not planned.
Unplanned.
Yeah, that's why I haven't been back to Chicago since. But the problem is that I paid $60 to park. I was only there for like 2 hours.
That's a lot of money.
Went to
That's
another
all you're
place
spending.
and paid another $60 to
Right,
park.
right. So you got to find a daily parking garage, park there, and then it's cheaper to Ubers are like $5 from here to there.
Yeah.
But when we went to Chicago, we did a lot of walking.
In a couple weeks, Corey's son is going on a trip without him with 2 friends and Corey's letting him use his car. Problem is he's never really took a long road trip or things like that. He's 17 years old, only been having the driving experience for around a year. So we're trying to determine if it's a good idea right now. And it seems like the consensus is going towards you just might have to let him go, but do let him know about the extended responsibilities that come along with this trip.
Like toll roads and
Just
all that
everything.
stuff,
Just,
yeah.
hey, stay off your phones. Don't be clowning. Be safe. Stop a couple times on the way just to get a snack, stretch your legs, use the bathroom. Because when you don't have the experience, that fatigue will set in within 30, 40 minutes.
and if
could-
you have to
right.
pee, you're distracted. Like that's
Right.
distracted driving.
Right. Someone said if you got an iPhone, you could probably share location just to kind of keep a tabs.
We share locations now,
Okay.
so I'm not. I
don't think that's a big- I don't think that's a big,
I
part
don't
of
think
it.
that he's not going to be where he says he's going to be.
Right.
I also
Right.
think that like parking's probably not even going to be that big of a deal because he's probably going to be at a church the whole time.
Right.
And then whatever hotel or wherever they're planning on staying that night, and that's pretty much probably it's going to be his only real experience with the state of Illinois before they come back.
Right.
But it's just that 6-hour drive there, or the 6-hour drive there, the
Wait.
drive back and stuff.
How fast are you driving? Like 40? It's not.
I mean,
6
he better be
hours.
driving 40.
No, he has to drive the speed limit.
So the
and
2.5 hours there for
it's
him.
about
then?
3.5, 4 hours.
And just let him know he's responsible for the other 2 lives in the vehicle as well. So,
Indiana. So
Oh,
yeah. So yeah.
all right, Corey, what else you got for us, bud?
What else I have for you
Yeah.
is I went to a Flo Rida concert on
Good
last Friday,
for you.
and I have never. Well, it was my first time that I realized.
Wait a minute. Wait. Before you say anything, let's do a vote. Gina, Greg,
Okay.
did he have a great experience or did he not? For the Flo Rida concert in downtown Toledo. Is that where you went?
Yeah.
Downtown Toledo, Flo
I'm
Rida.
gonna say mixed experience.
Yeah?
I mean, I always enjoy the downtown concerts.
I'm going to say it was probably not very cool. That's my vote. Corey,
Okay.
what do you got?
And I can see how those answers would make sense.
Yeah.
Here are the downsides of the concert itself.
Yeah.
The concert was supposed to start at 7.
Oh,
that never happens.
Always late.
I
always.
figured, you know what? Maybe 8 o'clock. 9:38.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd have
That's
left.
normal.
He
I
took
would've
the
left.
stage. Actually, at 9:38, the DJ, because if they had a band playing, I'd be like, okay. At 9:38, the DJ announced the opening act, and the audible anger that.
Wait, so this
went
wasn't
over
for
the crowd.
Flo Rida. This was to start the concert.
This is to start the concert at 9.
Hour and a half
First of
later?
all,
Where was this at?
Downtown Toledo.
ProMedica.
Oh, yeah, I'd already been home. I'd have left.
First of all, where does Flo Rida get off being that late? Like, sir, you have to be a DJ.
She's
Like,
madder than
It's
you
rude.
are about
You
it.
gotta be like, sir. You have 2 songs.
If you're not Omarion, you are Flo Rida.
I mean,
Right. You're lucky you're still singing.
Yeah.
But I will say, when he did finally take the stage,
Yeah.
it was a party.
I know,
It
but
was
still,
a
that doesn't
huge
take
thing.
away the fact that you're being irresponsible.
I don't disagree. I also don't
when
necessarily
you're at that
know
level of artist, like Flo, it's a big artist. Let's be honest. We might not know all the songs, but it's Flo Rida. It's a big artist.
Here's the other thing.
We
You
knew
do
who
know
it
all
was.
of his songs.
Chris Stapleton was right on time.
Yeah, we knew.
Zach
who he
Brown
was.
Band, right on time. Justin Timberlake, right on time.
I'm noticing a very obvious difference between the
I'm
artists you're
saying.
mentioning and the
Why does
artists
it
that
seem
showed up
like
2 hours late to a show?
no? It seems like the downtown ones aren't.
They do
Never saw
run
in time.
behind. Yeah.
Right. Like the artists they get.
When we
don't
went
care.
to the Vanilla Ice one a couple years ago,
Was he on time? Yes or no, Greg?
Oh
Vanilla Ice.
Probably not.
I'm gonna say no.
No.
Corey, no.
no, he was. He wasn't that late. But they also like changed acts, so like you're expecting like certain acts.
Yeah.
And they don't tell you that they're gonna change them. We're like, some guy was up there for like 30 minutes, and we're like, who is this guy? And he was terrible. Like, I'm sorry if this is someone's uncle or something. Like, whatever. Your uncle's terrible. I'm sorry to be the bearer of
Not
bad
everybody
news.
who sings should sing.
Yeah. Well, he was rapping, but
shouldn't.
it was.
Someone said,
awful.
was it like electrical problem or anything, or just the performer being late?
I was just a performer. I don't necessarily know that he was late. I think that he showed up when he thought he was supposed to show up. The concert just didn't tell anyone else that there
That's
wasn't going to be
sad.
an opening act or anything else like that.
Communication probably.
Yeah, and they were doing sound check at like 2 on Friday. 'cause
Yeah, I was doing a
driving-
wedding across the
Yeah.
on the across the docks there.
Yeah, I heard
See,
them doing their sound check.
This
so
is
it
why I
couldn't
don't
have
do
been that.
concerts. I hate concerts.
No,
Tight
concerts are
spaces,
cool.
Another
really
thing-
expensive beer, and people are always late.
Yeah.
Another thing about this concert that I found
Yeah, Corey.
interesting was that we got upgraded tickets because some guy just gave us the tickets.
Nice.
which was nice. But there was no one checking security for that area that we were in.
What?
Anyone could have just come up there and hung out and partied.
That would piss
a
me
lot
off
closer.
if
So you
I
got the
paid
exclusive,
for
but
it.
you really weren't exclusive.
Yeah,
is
not
what
at
you're
all.
telling.
Not at
Okay.
all.
Yeah.
You could have went in and never left.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's
The wor-
funny.
the
After my
world would've been
wedding,
so upset.
after my wedding, I drove around to downtown. And I drove down Summit Street. What the heck? There was people parked on the sidewalk, on the curbs.
And there was
It was
still
nuts.
There was still plenty of parking. People were
nuts.
just jerks.
Yeah, they don't want to pay.
So, yeah.
Cheap.
Yeah,
Cheap.
So that was that, and the other thing that happened over the last couple weeks that pointed out how old I was was I went to a surprise birthday party for one of Gina's friends and her ex roommate,
Hot Gina.
and yes, hot Gina, Jeff, not this troll, and
Aw, bless her heart.
and the surprise birthday party was organized by this young man's wife.
Yeah.
and it was the most organized event I've ever been to.
Oh,
and the
really?
theme was Beer Olympics.
Okay.
So we did a lot of drinking games.
A lot of things you shouldn't have been doing at your age.
No, absolutely not. None of their ages. I was the oldest one there by a long shot.
Makes sense.
And the amount of knees cracking and audible groans and muscles pulled that
Knees
day
cracking?
were insane. But we played like trivia, yard, beer pong,
Okay.
table.
So just
beer
fun
pong,
stuff. Good time?
Three-legged races where Hot Gina kept stepping on my
pants. Three-legged
No, you
race.
don't. No, that's definitely not a leg.
I got.
I got one for you, boss.
It's not even a chicken leg. Doesn't even classify as that.
Hey, stop it.
We got a beer Olympics coming up at the campground here fairly soon.
Oh
Yeah?
God,
What
yeah, it's
day?
gonna be
Teams
a
of 4.
crap show.
I'll have to get back to you. I'll have
Get
to
back
look
to
at
me.
our calendar. But
I
I'll let
don't
you
like
know.
beer or Olympics.
I don't
so-
either, but it was a fun time.
Well, this isn't like. Well, there is one kind of physical activity I think we're gonna do, but not the rest of them is just beer games.
Good stuff. Good times. Corey, what else you got for us?
I was in Put-in-Bay all last week. That's the reason why I was not here for last week's episode.
Wait, what?
I
That's why
was-
you missed the show?
Yeah.
First time you missed was the eclipse. You were halfway.
I didn't miss. I was just
Second
slightly late.
time you missed was because you wanted to see a bunch of guys in Speedos wrestling.
Hey,
each other.
hey! Waylon's listening. He loves watching that.
Yeah. WWE, baby. Monday
we'll let
Night
that one
Raw in Toledo, Ohio.
But now Put-in-Bay?
Yeah, Put-in-Bay.
Who was the Put-in-Bay on Monday?
Well, we were at Put-in-Bay all week long.
Was it
because
dead?
No, not at all. It's
On a
always
Monday?
packed.
It's never dead.
Yeah, it's never.
What?
It's never
On a weekday?
Not dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Hot Gina's family, they have a couple of houses out there that they get every year.
That's why you're
And-
wearing that button-up shirt.
And we literally just hang
money.
out all day.
Lot
every
to
day.
do there.
Oh, always tons of
Even
stuff,
if you just
yeah.
drive around on a golf cart.
Absolutely.
Did you have golf cart
That's-
accessibility?
Well, yeah, we got 4 golf carts for all of us.
Oh, I'm sure they have them at their
Scarlett
homes.
loves golf carts, and we'll probably have to get one just for her now.
I love golf carts.
Oh yeah, they're pretty awesome. Pretty
I
awesome.
love golf carts. We take pride in those at camp.
But literally just hanging out doing nothing and relaxing in a different setting was so refreshing and like the restart that I felt I needed.
Because it's like you want to get away, but sometimes you don't want to go too far. So Put-in Bay is a great option.
It's a perfect option. It's not that expensive to
Not at all.
get over on the ferry, even
all.
with your car and
Right.
kind of see what else is all over there. But when I went back to work today, I was slapped in the face with the reality that I don't like my job.
What?
Like at all.
Don't like it?
No.
That's a tough reality.
And I think I appreciate my job because they pay me very well for what I do.
You get paid good, so why
But
leave?
I'm just not happy. I'm not planning on leaving. It's just I need to find happiness within those walls, and it's very difficult to do.
I don't know. You'll get to a point where it doesn't matter how much money you make. You're just gonna be miserable and you'll
Exactly.
Right?
And-
you can make
and-
all the money in the world and you still be miserable.
leave. Yeah. If you wake up in the morning and look for a reason not to go to work, then you shouldn't be there anymore.
Exactly. And I did make a promise to myself that I would never do anything that didn't bring me joy. And this job's just not doing it for me. So I'm probably going to start looking.
Sometimes you got to
but
reevaluate what you're
gotta be
doing
very
and
patient.
find what you love.
I think too, though, that's a common thing. Like, I think we all want a job that like sets our soul on fire, like, and get paid to do what we love. But the thing is that that's not always reality. Sometimes the job is to fund the thing that sets your soul on fire. So sometimes you have to accept, I hate my job or I dislike it. But it's going to fund this other thing that brings me joy. So maybe
give and take
just
a little bit.
find something outside of work that brings you joy and do that.
Makes sense.
Because if you're just going to work and then going home and kicking your feet up, or just, being around the house, you're not doing something that you love to do.
Uh-oh, we got a call. Got a call into the show. Hey, it's the Big Nick Energy Show. Who is this?
This is Alex, your son.
Hey, Alex. What's going on, buddy? Thanks for calling into the show.
What's going on? I just heard Corey talking about his job, and I just wanted to wonder if everyone had to restart, what career path would you guys choose?
Oh,
That's a great question.
Great question, Alex. We got Alex calling into the show. Just ask the cast of the show if you had to restart right now. Career, what would it be? Good one. Okay, Alex, let's start with you, Alex. What would you do?
If I had to restart, I would have played a sport in high school, and I would have started really early.
So been like a real athlete, go to college because of like football or something, and then possibly like professional. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I would have done a sport.
Nice.
But Alex, I have a caveat to this. So that sounds like a redo versus a restart. What would you restart at your age right now if you lost your job tomorrow? What would your next move
But
be?
you could pick anything.
If I could pick anything,
Starting tomorrow, your new career, what would it be? While Alex is thinking about it, I would tomorrow be a detective. I would be a detective.
Well, that's a good one.
I would love
Like
to do
a
that kind of work.
private eye or
No, like a like I work for the police department.
You know you
Be
got
a
to pass
detective.
like a physical. and
Okay, you
training
said start
stuff, right?
tomorrow.
There's a lot of fat cops.
Okay.
There's a lot of fat cops out there.
Yeah.
Hey,
You only got to pass it one time.
When they
Yeah,
became
man.
cops, they were not fat.
there was no requirements for this topic. He's like, yeah, you gotta take a, you gotta go.
Well, I mean, to be fair, we
you gotta
won't.
pass the test first.
But we won't let Alex be a professional sports person
Forget
tomorrow.
it then,
Yeah.
man.
And I think
I
that
thought
No,
it'd
he
be
can.
a professional paintball.
Oh, nice.
That's fun.
And it's funny talking about being a professional paintballer. I remember when Alex, I forgot how old you turned, but I got
Oh yeah.
the #1 paintball guy in the world to call Alex on his birthday.
Oh, that's
Really?
so cool.
Yeah.
that's actually really awesome.
I forget his
Carl
name.
Markowski, that's his name.
What is it?
I think it was Carl Markowski.
Carl Mikowski or something like that. He's like #1 rated paintball person in the world. And he called Alex for his birthday. It's pretty cool.
awesome.
Yeah,
That's
it's
cool.
pretty cool. So, okay. I would start a bakery of some sort then tomorrow.
You would. I thought you were going to do Texas Roadhouse.
Well, that was my job, but if I could,
That's if he was a
if I could
millionaire,
redo
rich.
like tomorrow, starting a bakery.
Do you know how to bake?
I don't. I don't.
You can make a meat.
Come on, that's not the question.
I got excited.
Come on, guys.
you can make a heck of a
Give me
lunch
chance here.
I'm just like, I'll be a
can make a
surgeon.
meatloaf.
Like, no.
You know you got to pass the test to be a cop.
So I'm gonna
man.
be that guy right now.
Yeah.
I would be doing the same thing that I'm doing.
Fair.
I really would. This is my lane. Like,
honestly, Gina,
being on the podcast and not making any money.
this is not my. I actually have a job.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't know that.
Yes, I'm a teacher.
I will say, Gina, doing what you do and finding out what you do, I cannot picture a better person for it. You are amazing at what you do.
That is honestly the nicest thing Corey has
know.
ever said to me.
It really is.
It's weird.
Is
Say
he being
something
real?
mean.
Take your glasses off and look
say
at her
something
and say
mean
that.
so we can even it out because that was weird.
Well, I'm not done complimenting you.
Oh, okay.
The students that you touch on a daily basis, like affect, as soon as you
Don't let him go in that
on a daily basis,
Corey.
are forever grateful and better people because of it. So congratulations and thank you. For
You teach all them kids to stay in school and never give up on their
school.
dreams.
You just got a picture of Corey on your board. Don't be like him.
Yeah.
This could be
You want to end up like Gina? You better pay attention and listen up, your kids.
So, sometimes I say that to them. Like,
Yeah?
don't be.
You want to end up like me?
middle age and just starting out. Like, try all the things.
Yeah.
Alex, back to you. What are you starting tomorrow?
Said professional paintballer.
Oh, professional paintballer.
Yeah.
Professional paintball.
Corey, what'd you pick?
I didn't pick anything, and I'm literally struggling with what I would pick.
Want to go to Greg? We can go to Greg real quick.
Obviously,
Yeah,
like
go Greg.
stand-up comedian would be the answer, but I'm already doing that. And
So don't you have to be funny to have that?
damn it, Gina, I just complimented you. You can stick up for me at least once. Damn.
Gina's like,
Not with that shirt, Corey.
He is.
Not with that shirt.
He actually is.
just
very
seen
funny.
Gina's face. She's like,
Dude, I'm between them. I got scared.
I'm like, you can talk now. Damn it.
I'm like, these are some big dudes to be sitting between.
I would rethink that, Corey.
Anyway, that would be like my obvious answer, but like I still need like a day job with insurance, and I have like no education.
me too.
or
I got
anything
nothing.
To
I got nothing.
Bring anything.
Nope.
Or life skills.
Skills? Nothing. I got nothing.
No.
Like
I can drive a car.
that's it.
So what would you do, Greg?
Don't check my driver's license.
I would just.
According to your shirt, you ain't got no fashion skills neither. So just saying.
No, he's right. What do you want me to defend you? It's awful. What is this? Hold on.
This is cool. This is.
Are those little brown?
It looks like
those Doritos.
It looks like Lane Bryant.
He's got tortilla chips. Little tiny tortilla chips.
Did you get that from Lane Bryant?
Torrid.
Lane Bryant.
got that from-
If it was-
Also
if it was
got that
torrid,
from
it would-
Timu. Don't let him lie to you.
Don't diss Lane Bryant, man. Them girls is some fine little.
Greg, what's your pick, bud?
I would just jump to a different construction field. I'd probably go to home improvement or something.
Nice.
I do a little bit of that anyways, but my main
Home
job is
improvement, huh?
asphalting.
Nice. All right, Alex. Thanks for calling in, buddy.
Appreciate you guys.
All right.
Bye, Alex.
All right, love you, buddy. Bye. That's cool. I like getting calls on the show. You guys want to call on the show and add to it? 419-280-2514. 419-280-2514 if you just want to call and say hi.
Now that it works,
Or if
so
you got a
well.
topic. Yeah, we got a sweet,
works well
we got a
now.
sweet phone.
Yeah, it
a
works
lot of money
good.
for this phone.
It was very funny the first time. I know it's frustrating for you, but the voice of that guy on the
It was so bad. Like the
hilarious.
Bluetooth is
I was
just
dying.
horrible. And if you guys haven't noticed,
just
we
kept
have a whole
calling.
new setup. We got colors on the screen. No offense, Corey.
I mean,
but we have
I've been
like
here all
our
since day one.
names. We got 4 cameras instead of 3 now. Oh yeah, check out Gina. Look at almost.
Wait. What's
There you
that?
I
go.
don't know what
There
you're
you
doing.
There we go.
She
I
tried
got
to point
it.
to her
I got
name.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I got to point this way.
Oh.
Right there, Big Nick. Oh, boom, boom, boom.
I can't see the camera, but am I pointing to it?
No,
A little higher.
Is this it?
Up.
Up.
No.
Okay,
Move
Corey.
your other hand
Forget
up.
it, Corey. Forget it.
There it
Forget
is.
it. 419-280-2514. I'll put it in the group.
I thought I was playing the claw machine game with your hand.
She's going very poorly.
Oh man.
I did not win the claw
That did
machine
not go
game.
well at all.
Gina, what else you got for Corey? What else you got for it?
Nothing major. I just want to
Okay.
give a huge shout out to my buddy Jacob Barr. He's
Nice.
on Kill Tony. He's a comedian who's up and coming and
Nice.
has some amazing things out there right now. But he just did an episode of the Kill Tony podcast
Yeah.
and video vlog and crushed it and did awesome. So congratulations, Jacob Barr. You deserve it all, man.
Congratulations, buddy. And Alex, who just called in the show, him and my other son Nico, they're in Texas, and they got to go to see Kill Tony live.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
said they
awesome.
absolutely loved it.
That's amazing.
It sounds pretty cool. I never heard anything until they actually brought it up to me and we're talking about it. So it's probably
For those who don't know, Kill Tony is it's like a comedy panel, if you will, that a comedian will come out, say a couple jokes, and then they essentially rip the comedian apart.
Yeah.
Afterwards,
Rip you down.
all
That's
fun
funny.
and games.
It's hilarious.
So-
Check it out on YouTube. Kill Tony on YouTube. Absolutely hilarious. Gina, what do you got for us?
I read this poll where 70% of people, like when they meet somebody,
That's a lot.
70% of people assume that the person they're meeting is nice, and 30% assume that the person is not nice. So I was curious, like, what you guys thought. Like, but 30% said that people are considered enemies until they earn their.
You know what?
friendship.
I feel that. I won't consider you an enemy, but I consider you having like I want to say like every person I meet has bad credit in my eyes. Not like credit score or not good with money. Like you have to earn your credit with me.
Your kindness, though, like
Just everything. You got to prove yourself to me. I don't just accept like. I'm very picky on who I bring in my circle. Like some people are like, Nick, I thought you didn't. When I first met you, I didn't think you didn't. I thought you didn't like me. I'm like, I didn't. To be honest, you have to earn your place. You have to earn your place. I'm like a cat.
And maybe it's because when we met, we would talk to each other via the radio for about 3 years before we actually met in person.
Yeah.
But I didn't get that vibe with you at all. And I also give people the
This was later. This was later in life. This was later in life.
Yeah.
Hey, it's the Big Nick Energy Show. Who's this?
Waylon.
Hey, Waylon. Thanks for calling in the show, buddy.
Hi.
Hi, Waylon.
What's up, buddy?
Waylon, let me ask you a quick question. What is your favorite snack in the world?
It is
Your
popcorn and popsicle.
popcorn and popsicle.
Together? Like, do you dip your popsicle in your popcorn?
No, he puts M&Ms in his popcorn.
Oh,
That's delicious.
Really good.
Yeah.
That's brilliant, Waylon.
Waylon, let me ask you this. Who do you think is funnier? Your mom or your dad? Who's funnier?
My dad.
Yeah, there you
There
go,
you
buddy.
go.
All right, thanks for calling in the show, Waylon.
Bye.
Bye, buddy.
Bye.
We even got the kids of America calling into
I
the
love
show.
that.
What I hate is that cuteness wears off. Because, like, if my kids called in, it'd be like,
Hey, Dad, I need to borrow your car
And
so I can go
then,
to
and then they'd be
Chicago.
like, that was an impression of my dad.
yeah, pretty much.
Hey, stop. Oh, okay.
It's gonna be a thing now.
Yeah.
Now it's just nonstop. Big Nick Energy Show. Who's this?
Did I win?
What? Oh my God. We're not doing a contest today.
Just say yes.
You're the winner. Night
You know
call.
what? Listen. You, just because you always are being consistent, we do want to give you a prize today.
What do I get?
You get a 4-pack of Kroger Kernel Corn.
What?
4 kernels?
A 4-pack of cans of whole kernel corn.
Is it at least creamed?
Corey's laughing. It's not funny. I want to win.
Hey, I ain't mad at you. I need corn myself. Can I borrow some?
You want to win corn, though?
That's all we have to give away today.
We can make some corn if you want to.
You got to buy
Didn't
the...
she get a koozie last time?
I thought we gave you a koozie.
She did.
I never got it.
Oh,
Well, come pick it up.
now I see how
He
this
gave it
is.
away to somebody else. It's gone now.
Pickup only.
Yeah. Pandora, Ohio. It's located at Pandora Flooring and Supplies. Just waiting on you.
All right. Thanks for calling in. We'll get you that corn.
Hang it up.
Okay. Bye. She's so mad. She's so mad.
It's always like 15 minutes late, too.
Yeah. Gina, I forgot where we're at.
We're talking about when you meet somebody, if you're nice to them,
Oh,
or
yeah.
if you're. But I'm nice. Like I'm. Everybody is
Right.
my friend. My
Right.
friend calls me the Humane Society of People.
Yeah.
They call you the main society because they want to put you down.
Hey!
Why? All right.
Lori! Apologize to Gina.
Don't.
Apologize to her.
So
Say nothing.
Like I'm friends with everybody is my friend until you're
Yeah.
not, because
Right.
why not? Like I've met I've gotten screwed over, but I've also met some really great people along the way. So like
You know what though? Now that you say that, I kind of feel like I'm that way too. Like I'm cool. I'm
You
real
are,
nice to you.
Kate.
I'm
yeah, because
welcoming.
you were never mean to me.
no,
Never.
I'm very
never
okay. I
felt
take that
way.
back. I take that back.
So you meet a lot of new people at camp all the time, and you're always
I'm always nice
You're
now I think about
You're
it.
kind of like how I treat my friends different than I treat everybody. But I'm not
for
mean.
sure.
I'm not mean to
Right.
people.
Right.
Unless you give me a reason.
And now I think about that, you're right. I'm very welcoming. If I know you're a new person,
I'll lightly joke
you know what
and
I
I'll
mean?
make it keep
Yeah.
it short until
Right.
we get
Right.
to know each
I'm
other.
not
But then
saying
if you
invite
earn the
them
next level, then you're a
over.
part of
Then
the
it's snacks.
Right. Thank you for putting that perspective.
But I'm generally
Right.
kind to everybody. But I thought 30% was just a really large
That's a
percentage
lot.
of people that are jerks before.
30%, Corey.
I
So
believe
what's
that.
30%?
There's
Say
a
you
lot
have
of
10
rude
people.
people
What's
out there.
30%?
3. You don't know basic math?
I'm just asking you.
Yeah, 3.
Just asking you.
That's how that works.
Someone wearing a shirt like that, I'll just got it back.
know what?
Somebody wearing a shirt
Hot-
like that, I assume they know math.
Hot Gina bought me this shirt.
Hot Gina did not buy you that shirt. Hey, it's Big Nick with the
She
Big Nick
bought me
Energy
this
Show.
shirt
Who's this?
With her Kohl's
This
cash.
is Ron.
Hey, Ron.
I'm trying to figure out where I rate on the credit list.
Oh, this is Ronnie. Oh, you're part of the family circle, buddy.
Oh, family circle.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Ronnie always cooks some good stuff back in the corner there at the tip. He always gives us food
Until
and-
cornhole time. and then
He
he's at
also
the bottom
also
of the
gives me
list.
Lunchables. He gave me a Lunchable for my birthday.
He's at the bottom of the list come cornhole time, though.
Yeah. Forget playing cornhole.
Then-
Corey
then
remembers him.
nobody
He was
likes
wearing
you
no shirt in the
anymore.
back.
He always has no shirt on.
No one. I mean, there were a lot of people without shirts.
Ron
on.
is the person with no
Ron,
shirt
you've been
on.
listening.
Wait,
You're
is he
very
the guy that was cooking that
Probably.
brought us the chicken wings?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very,
Yeah.
very good.
Yeah. Thanks, Ronnie. Hey, Ronnie,
Hey,
what do you love?
anytime.
What do you love about our show? I know you've been listening since day one. You're one of our dedicated live listeners.
He loves me.
We have a lot of listeners, but Ronnie, he listens live every single Monday. It seems. What do you love about the show, Ronnie?
All the different topics you guys discuss.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I try to
it's
keep it
interesting
real. I
get
try
a
to
lot
keep
of the answers.
And that's what this show is really directed to. Is we like the listeners to be able to relate to it and think at home while they're sitting on the couch, like, "Oh, that's a good question. What would I do in that situation?"
Yes, most definitely.
Appreciate it. All right, Ronnie, thanks for calling, man. We love
thank
the phone
you.
calls. Thanks, buddy.
Yep.
All right, bye.
See ya.
Oh, I love that. I love that so much. All right, Gino. I keep losing track of where we left off. I'm not good at that.
These phone calls are like throwing us off.
Yeah.
Our crew,
We're like right in the middle of a conversation.
Yeah.
Bling.
Right,
I appreciate the phone calls. Don't get me wrong, but it's like
Oh, I love
Gino, you got to keep us on track when we get a phone
Cool
call.
add-on though. It's nice to have that added on.
Right.
So the other ones that I brought. So you and I were on the same brainwave today.
Yes.
So we have some overlap. You want me to still?
Yeah, get into it. You might have a different approach to it. So
I read about the
There you
top
go.
10 fast food restaurants in the country. So I got the top 10. Do you want to take a guess?
What is the
Wanna
top
make-
10? The top 10 like
Top
just
10
favorite
nationally. Top 10 favorite.
or
yeah.
like money grossing like
No, favorites. Like
Just the favorite.
I'm assuming
Most popular.
Yeah, I'm assuming most popular. Yes.
I don't know. Top 10.
Chick-fil-A?
Chick-fil-A is in there.
Nice.
Chick-fil-A is
I got a point.
number 3.
Taco Bell.
Got a point.
Taco Bell is number 7.
Starbucks.
No.
McDonald's is obviously in there.
Hey, it's
No.
Big Nick with the Big Nick Energy Show. Right now, we're talking
Burger
about
King?
the top 10 fast food restaurants. Caller, who is this?
This is Mike.
Hey, Mike,
Oh, my
can
goodness.
you give your input on this?
I can't actually. I want to change the subject. This is
Oh,
very
okay.
important.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm sorry to do this to you,
Yeah, what's going on?
but
buddy?
you having Greg on the show all the time. I'm his
Yeah.
brother, by the way.
Oh, this is the
terrible
ugly
person.
one.
Yes.
This is the
Look,
ugly one.
Yes.
Somebody keeps gassing him up over there and telling him he's like popular or something. He keeps showing up to work with a Sharpie, asking if people want autographs and trying to take selfies with
Greg.
everybody.
Greg.
Come on, Greg.
I like your style,
He
man.
shows up with this Sharpie and signs his own booth.
What? Yeah.
Give these to Greg, please.
Oh, give them
I'm
to
not touching
Greg.
those. I
Put
don't-
them
I
on.
don't want to touch those.
Put them on.
Put them on.
I'll wear these ones.
I've seen you put worse things in your mouth and you can't put the glasses on. Oh, look at him. Look at him.
I want to talk about the fact that there's a brother
going
that's
on?
ugly.
What the
Like,
hell is that supposed to mean?
Uglier than you.
Hey, who is this? Who is this? This is Mike?
Sorry. It's
Yeah,
my love
Yeah,
language.
we know I'm not the ugly one. He knows that too.
All right, so who's the funnier one out of you two?
Oh, him.
Obviously.
So
me.
why don't we have him in here?
Because nobody likes him.
How come we keep
He's
getting this
funny,
guy
but
back?
nobody likes him.
That's also true. Nobody
He's
likes
funny,
him.
but he's the 30%.
Oh,
Is he the
that
30% of
makes
people that
sense.
are just jerks?
He comes
I'm the
off that way.
1%.
Yeah.
His sense of humor is a bit much sometimes.
I feel
I'm sorry
you.
to mess
we
up
can be
your
friends.
guys'. I'm sorry to mess up your guys' stuff. I just had to call. There
not
needs to
sorry.
be a stop to this.
You're not sorry. Bye now.
You guys got to quit gassing them
Bye
up.
now.
Well, you can come in
All right.
sometime as a guest then.
We appreciate the call. Thanks, buddy.
Hang it up.
Thank you. Bye.
So we've got Chick-fil-A and Taco Bell. So Chick-fil-A was number 3. Taco Bell's number
Long John
6.
Silver's.
Long John Silver's not in there. And Corey had guessed McDonald's. McDonald's is not in the top
How's
10.
McDonald's not?
Just because there's a lot of them doesn't mean that it's
That's
the
an
most popular.
iconic restaurant.
Doesn't mean it's
Wendy's?
the most popular. Wendy's is not in here.
Burger King.
Let's go back to how McDonald's isn't. Everyone on the planet has eaten at McDonald's.
That's what I'm saying.
Scarlett's favorite restaurant is McDonald's.
Okay, because
That's
she
what I'm
doesn't-
saying.
'cause she
What about
doesn't know
Dairy Queen?
Food. No.
Dairy Queen, what?
Is Subway on that list?
How did Dairy
Thank
Queen
God.
make that?
No,
So-
it's not.
So number 10 was a little surprising to me, but
Yeah.
I do like this restaurant a lot. It's,
Culver's.
Arby's.
I love Arby's.
Oh, that
I
makes
love
sense.
Arby's. I
That
do
makes
like
sense.
Arby's.
Arby's actually owns everything. Arby's isn't just Arby's. Arby's owns Jimmy John's.
Pizza
they
Hut,
own,
I think.
Yeah, I think Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut. They own part of Subway now. They own a lot of things. They are the largest.
Really?
Aren't they all owned
food-
by PepsiCo?
PepsiCo used to own them. Now it's a whole different company.
Because Taco Bell and Long John Silver, they're related.
Taco Bell's on
Yeah.
Right.
7.
So the number 9 is Zaxby's. I don't know where
The hell
Zaxby's
Zaxby's?
is,
I've
but
never
I
even
want to
heard of
try
that.
it.
Isn't
Some
that
of
that
them,
fish place?
because remember, this is a nationwide list.
Someone
So
said Cane's. Is Cane's on there?
Cane's
'Cause
is not on here, and Cane's
What?
shouldn't be on here because Cane's is garbage. If all they
She
do is
means
chicken,
it too. She means
if you were gonna do one thing, at least
I don't either.
Just shut her down.
at least do it well.
How dare
Cane's
you?
sauce is good, but their chicken sucks.
How dare you?
It is the whitest white people chicken I've ever eaten in my life. Like their breading is just flour and a bit of garlic powder.
I
That's it.
actually agree with Gina. I was very disappointed the first time I had Cane's.
Terrible.
And I've only gone back one other time because I was like, it has to be good because there's always a line and everyone's always talking about it.
Their bread is good.
Breaking news, Cane's did not make the top 10 fast food restaurant right here on the Big Nick Energy Show. Once again, breaking news, Cane's did not make
What about White
the
Castle?
top 10.
No.
Come
on.
And then number 8 is Popeyes, which
White
they
Castle.
clearly didn't eat any Popeyes in Toledo.
Nah,
Because Toledo
never had 'em.
Popeyes suck. Popeyes is really good, but the
I've never had
Toledo
Wait,
one,
what's the place on Secor?
Popeyes.
Popeyes.
That's Popeyes? Okay, I had it.
But
I
you
had their
catch
chicken
a-
sandwich.
Yeah, it takes 3 hours to get a chicken sandwich, and
Yeah.
you catch a whole lot of side of attitude
Yeah,
with
you
it.
do.
So, like, I don't.
And the bulletproof drive-through thing.
Yeah,
That made me feel more comfortable.
That's crazy.
he's worried about the people inside shooting.
Yeah,
him.
I was like, they're gonna shoot me. I'm gonna be like, y'all. I'm not gonna pull up.
Right now, we're
to
talking
wait
about
for
the
my
top
food,
10 fast food restaurants.
Taco Bell's number 7.
Taco Bell made it, but not Cane's?
Yeah, and
Taco Bell's delicious
number
and you know it.
Taco Bell's terrible. Too.
After 9
Get out
p.m.
of here.
Taco Bell's great if you've been drinking.
Absolutely.
And it's a fun meetup, and you used like when you were in your 20s
I don't wanna meet
and
anybody.
everybody was
Okay,
in
but
line.
listen, when's the last time you had Taco Bell? When you were done, you were like, that was a good idea.
Yesterday.
Every single time.
You said that
I've
was a
had
good
Taco
idea.
Bell.
yesterday.
No.
I
Really?
was sober. I went there. I got a chicken quesadilla, and I ate it in the car by myself. I was in a bad mood yesterday, so it took me out of that bad mood and turned my whole
always
day
good.
around.
Wait, the wife said Culver's.
Culver's is not
We
on
didn't make
here.
it?
No.
Oh,
Culver's
sorry,
is
man.
not good.
So Cap,
Get outta
I
here.
do
Get
like,
outta
I
here,
do
Corey.
Like Culver's.
Leave.
I've only had their
Their ice cream is not. You got. I mean, even if the food's just okay, the ice cream is phenomenal.
They make good chicken curds.
Crinkle cuts off the hook.
I hate crinkle.
You know how
cut
hard it is to
fries.
make a bad crinkle cut fry?
It's pretty easy.
Really?
It's not that
I don't
difficult.
like crinkle cut fries.
I like them.
Who are you guys? I didn't even. Oh my god.
You need to pick
Not
better
feeling
food
this.
people.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, clearly I need to pick better.
Yeah,
food.
that's
No.
Yeah,
Better
'cause-
food people.
Someone said
Because
Sonic.
we got this size because we
Oh,
don't like
better
food.
Someone in the group says Sonic. They definitely didn't
Sonic,
make the top
I love
50.
Sonic because I love tots.
They have good tater tots.
They do. I love their tater tots. Captain D's.
Their
This is
fries
another
suck.
one, but they're in 22 states. So I don't think we have them.
No, I never
We got a
had
Captain
Ohio.
D's down in Findlay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hardee's is number 5. I haven't eaten there since I was a
Hardee's?
teenager.
There's a Hardee's in Angola.
There's a Hardee's on the Turnpike.
Yeah.
There's a
There's
Hardee's
a
not
reason
too
they're
far
on the
from me.
Turnpike.
I know a lot of my friends that used to work there, like in high school.
Yeah.
They worked at the one on the
I
Turnpike.
feel like that wouldn't be on
I
the
didn't-
list anymore because I
I've
don't think a
eaten
lot of
there.
people eat there anymore.
Right now, we're talking about the top
feel like
10
we've lost some Hardee's.
fast food restaurants, and believe it or not,
Carl's Jr. In
my
and out on that
favorites
list.
didn't make it.
No.
Carl Jr.
In and Out, I think that was a given that In and Out was going to be on there.
Never had 'em.
I've never
They're good?
had In and Out, but I've heard really good things.
In and out. In and out is Carl's Jr. By the way.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, same place.
All right. So Chick-fil-A was number 3. KFC is number 2.
Oh, I didn't even think
What?
about KFC.
I want some of their potatoes right now.
The potato bowls are good.
Who's number 1?
Del Taco.
What? Hey!
You shut the up right now.
Listen, I didn't personally make this
Del
list,
Taco.
Corey.
This is a.
Like,
This was rigged.
I've never
This was
eaten-
rigged. He's bleeping himself out.
I've
over
never
there.
eaten
This was
Del
rigged.
Taco.
No. Okay, I've
This
had a
was
Del
rigged.
Taco one time. It was comparable to when Burger King made their tacos. I took one bite and literally
That was some
threw
funny
this is
shit
rigged.
when
I
Burger
mean-
King
I
made
believe this
tacos.
whole episode we just did, and then once you said that, I'm like, yeah, it's rigged.
Is this like the top 10 worst restaurants of all time?
No, that was supposed
Because
to
it
be.
sounds
Bell's
like
on
it.
there.
Everything
Can't be
on
the
that
worst.
list could be on the worst list.
Right. Del Taco, Taco Bell,
Arby's,
Arby's.
KFC,
Wasn't there a Del
Popeyes,
Taco?
KFC's good.
So-
Zaxby's, Captain D's.
There was a Del Taco on Secor.
Yeah, it closed.
But they
right?
sucked, so they went away.
So here's one of the issues I think about Toledo judging is Toledo has a fantastic selection of food.
We have everything here.
We are really like the food
Yeah,
mecca
we
of
have
the
everything.
Midwest. Like even more so than I think even some bigger cities.
Yeah.
So it's for us. I feel like we're really good judges, and this list is crap.
I'm for
not
sure a good
disagreeing.
judge.
Yeah, the list is absolute crap.
But so that leads us to that. What is your favorite fast food?
What class? I want to know what their classifications for a pop. Yeah, keep touching your hand for a popular restaurant is because there's no way in hell Del Taco.
Well, we're moving on
is-
from that list and deciding what your favorite is.
Yeah,
Corey.
so let's piggyback off of that one, Gina. I like that one. So what's your go-to restaurant fast food? And also what's your go-to? Let's do your go-to. And also what's your go-to sit down?
do a Franken meal. So like
Like
you
a
could pick
fast
one
food sit
sandwich
down?
from here, fries from here. Like you can
So you can make your own?
meal.
Are we taking a fast food sit down or like just a sit down?
Fast food in one genre.
And then a
the other
sit-down
genre is a
restaurant.
sit down go. It's your go-to, not necessarily your favorite, but what's your go-to? Where are you going?
I'm gonna go Casa Azteca, which is a Mexican restaurant in Angola.
Good choice. I like Mexican.
I love it.
So that's your sit down choice.
That's my sit down choice.
What's your drive-through?
It used to be Steak and Shake because I think they got the best fries,
So good.
but they're so nasty anymore. The restaurants are gross now.
Yeah, they went downhill.
So I would
unfortunately.
probably say Wendy's.
Wendy's. Good
We,
choice.
we usually go McDonald's just because my kids
Okay.
love it, but I would rather have Wendy's.
I'm doing tequilas in Sylvania for my sit down. Super good food. You get it?
Is it the same as the one in Perrysburg?
Yes.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
okay.
Yes. Yes.
'Cause I've been to the
So
Perrysburg.
by the time you're still ordering, by the time you're done ordering, the food's already coming out.
Yeah.
That's the great thing.
Like,
about
you know
Mexican
what? I'm going to have a
restaurants. They're
side
so
of,
fast.
oh, here it is. It's all right here.
Right.
Within
So
minutes.
fast.
You're like, and they have fajitas in front of you.
Yeah.
And then the
Yeah.
margaritas just.
Yeah. Once we went one time, and before we even sat down, all our food was sitting there.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I thought about it, and they knew it.
Knew.
I would be
it was weird.
scared of that.
It was
He
cool.
actually- he goes there like 3 times a day. Is what he's. Not
That's what it is.
That's right.
I was
They knew.
like-
They saw him coming.
They seen him pull in. They're like,
Yeah.
"Get it out here now!
Yeah.
Get it out here now!"
Corey, what's your fast food?
My fast food is McDonald's.
You love
Because
McDonald's. Me and you are on the same page with that.
Billions and billions of people cannot be wrong.
Corey, you
I think
can't
McDonald's.
count yourself
I think
that many
McDonald's
times.
is number one worldwide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but not nationwide.
It's number one
Yeah.
worldwide, and it's number one in my enlarged heart.
I
They-
think
so-
that just because
That's
they
why the
have
heart's
them
enlarged.
worldwide doesn't mean they're the most popular worldwide.
It literally means they're the most popular worldwide.
So I read. I don't remember the
Doesn't
numbers
McDonald's
exactly,
hire
but
more people than anyone else in the world, or something like that.
There are actually more Subways than there are McDonald's, and there are more KFCs than there are the McDonald's.
can
right now.
someone look up what percentage of the population McDonald's feeds? Because I know
gotta
there's
be- it's
like
gotta be
they're on there.
ridiculous.
I think
they're in like the single digits.
I also think that like in the United States, there are more libraries than there are McDonald's. Sorry, there are McDonald's than there are libraries. And
one I've
you
been to, one I haven't.
cannot go 10 minutes in any direction
Yeah.
without seeing a McDonald's.
Yeah.
You're always
Not
within
possible.
10 minutes of McDonald's.
What you got, Gina?
There's a McDonald's.
What you got
in
over there,
Columbus
Gina?
that serves on glass, like glass plates.
Oh, that's fancy. That's China.
McDonald's serves over 68 million customers each day in 120 countries and territories.
Day.
So how many people? So what's the percentage? Isn't
Well,
like
there's 7 billion people in the world. So
Okay,
let's
do your
let's
math.
math.
1 plus 3 is
68
4.
million
It's like 9%.
divided by.
someone said McDonald's isn't good unless they're fresh. I agree.
That's true.
I agree.
My brother said if you take them home and they're like get cold, if you pop them in the air fryer real quick, tastes like new.
It's a little.
That's a lie, but
So
yeah.
I've never had
1%?
I've tried
It's
it.
a little less than 1%.
So
of the
almost
world.
1% of the
That's a
world's
lot, though.
population
That's a lot.
is fed by McDonald's every day.
every single day.
That's crazy.
I McDonald's grosses me out.
What?
Oh,
What
McDonald's.
grosses
I
me out-
used to
I will
eat it. It's
but
disgusting.
What grosses me out is you can take like a double cheeseburger at fries and stick them under the seat of your car for a year, pull it out. Look
Who's
identical.
wasting it?
Look the exact same.
That's the
Yeah, I
question.
don't-
Who's
I-
wasting
Also,
it?
why
see
would
they
you do that?
I seen a guy do it. But
why?
He did it just to see what would happen if
Yeah.
it removed and stuff.
Great.
It doesn't.
They say because of all the preservatives and stuff in the food, but that's kind of the way it is with a lot of our food, though.
Right.
but
a
it's-
lot of
it's-
Corey, what's your
They always
sit-down
do it at
restaurant?
So I don't really sit down a whole lot to
You
eat.
sit
but
down a
when
lot,
I-
you liar.
To
Look at
eat,
you.
To eat. But when I do, it's usually like a hamburger
What do
Mary's.
you do
I'll
to
go the
stand
bar.
up and
One of
eat?
them spots. Okay.
Just
that's
like
fun.
graze like a cow?
Honestly, I love eating over the
You
sink
got
like a
four
divorced
stomachs,
dad.
pukes it back up, re-chews, swallows it back down.
I eat spaghetti noodles over the sink like a divorced dad. So yeah, that's
You
pretty
look
much
like a
it.
divorced dad
SpaghettiOs
right
straight
now.
out of the can.
Oh,
Yeah.
looks like
That's
you're
all
off
the
of that video game. What's it? Vice City?
Grand Theft Auto?
Grand Theft Auto, doesn't he? Looks like one of the pimps.
One of the bad characters?
Yeah, one of the pimps from. Yeah, you look like that. Gina, what's
He
your
looks-
fast food choice?
He looks like Trevor's adopted cousin with that shirt. Sorry, if you don't play GTA, then you have no idea what I'm talking about.
You look like a guy who just found $5,000 cash.
You play GTA?
I
In
wish.
the apartment.
I wish. They say dress for the
He's a
job
little
you
darker
want.
than that cousin, but
So you're an uneducated baker? Is what
Hey,
you're saying?
just like you. Let's
Hey!
bring it. We'll start,
Hey!
we'll
He
start
doesn't
the
know how to
business
bake.
together.
Hey, I don't know how to bake. Gina, what's your fast food choice?
My fast food choice.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are you're gonna roast me. I don't care though. Burger King is my fast food.
I think
they
fast
have
food's great.
really good chicken fries.
So do
though.
you have their app? You can get free stuff every day.
I don't think I do because I
Tell you
think,
what, you can go right now and get buy one get one free Whopper.
No, I don't.
With
I don't.
the app.
I don't download all
Who
their
needs
apps.
I hate their
Why?
fries,
I don't.
though.
I like.
Anybody at the circle?
No, their fries suck.
I hate their fries.
Yeah, they do
Oh,
suck.
worse fries.
Yeah,
Their
But
burgers are pretty
You
good.
know
Worst
what?
fries.
Their cheesy tots were like the
Those are
best,
good.
and they keep
Those are good.
taking them away.
The
and
little,
like,
their little breakfast hash browns are good too.
Yeah.
Burger King.
I don't like Burger King breakfast.
Burger King's notorious for introducing something that's okay and then changing the recipe to where it's no longer.
Yeah, their chicken
ruined.
My
sandwiches.
problem with Burger
Yes.
King is why would they think they can make a taco?
Yeah. Oh, that was the worst
blew
decision.
my
ever.
mind.
Or do you guys
Fired.
remember the where they were like, you know what would make this burger better? More bun, and then they made like a sub bun burger.
It's horrible. Horrible.
Do you remember when they did the black burger, like the black bun?
Yeah, all
Hey.
black.
Yeah.
Yes.
Burger King is like notorious for the worst marketing ideas ever.
Horrible.
Yeah, they
I
are.
loved when the Burger King mascot and McDonald's fought though.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
The Burger King mascot's super creepy. He's
so
creepy.
is the clown.
That's so funny.
That's true too.
Do you guys remember when they got Mr. Potato Head to be their spokesman for their new fries?
Yes.
And it promoted was cannibalism.
That's I can support that.
Their fries
I can
are
support
The
that.
the best fries actually do come from Burger King, and that's the chicken fries. Those are delicious.
I don't usually
I love them.
like the chicken nuggets. I like
No,
chicken,
no.
but that's my favorite
No.
sit down
Not
restaurant.
chicken nuggets,
I know, but
chicken
it's chicken.
fries.
It's just chicken.
They
It's like
taste different, seasoning.
it's like the burger on the sub bun.
Yeah,
it is. It is.
It's just
I love
it's an
them.
elongated chicken nugget.
How come
That's all it
Burger
is.
King's chicken fries are so good, but their nuggets are disgusting?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Two different
it.
chickens.
Completely.
Yeah.
The same
Two different
restaurant,
chickens.
The
I think
rest
it's
of their
the
chicken's horrible.
texture.
Well, the chicken fries are always crispy, and the seasoning's different.
But
Hey, don't-
my sit down is Jed's and Mommy.
Like Jed's.
specific.
Jed's a good.
Specific Jed's and
It's
Mommy.
solid. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, like a good favorite spot, but they're solid.
Well, the Jed's and Mommy is like everything's always on point there.
Really good.
Yeah.
Do
And
they
they
have that
and
little-
they
Nice to
have,
find that place.
They have the chicken chunks with almond breading, which I know sounds really gross, but it's really really good. So you don't get all the carbs.
Do they,
Ooh.
do
And
they
it
have that little
tastes
hot
so
rock
good.
comes out and you cook your own steak on it too?
No.
They
No.
have that in Angola. The Jed's.
We have one here. We have a place at the mall here.
It's
Yeah, Black
ridiculous.
Rock.
Dude, I hate any place where you make me cook my own food. I
It's
Right,
hate
go
it.
bag my
I
own
did it
groceries.
one time. I'm like, I'll cook my own
You
steak.
know
I
what
cook better anyway. It's a
the
horrible
worst
idea.
is that I'm the one that cooks in my family. Like nobody in my family cooks. My kids won't cook. Dubs doesn't cook. So we went to that hot pot, K-pot,
Yeah.
whatever, where you cook. Why I ended up cooking everybody's freaking food.
Oh yeah, that's how it
and,
ends up.
and the
Yeah.
grill's in the middle, and I have short arms. I'm like a fat ass T-Rex, and I can't reach. It's okay to laugh.
So you're like the T-Rex off of Toy Story.
yes, and I do have a big head and
A little
little arms.
cross-eyed a little bit.
And I
just-
can't reach the grill, so
Corey,
like I'm,
stop.
the whole time I'm miserable and I'm cooking for everybody, and these jerks had the nerve to complain about how long it was taking.
yeah.
Like, man, that grill takes a long time. Oh, I mean, they weren't complaining directly about me, but
You can
I'm
hear
the
it.
one working
Yeah.
the grill. Yeah, it was a terrible experience. I did go again though by myself, and that was a lot more fun.
Oh, by yourself. You ain't got to cook everybody's food. Real quick, Mia's celebrating her 21st birthday today.
Happy
Can we
birthday,
sing-
Mia!
She wants to know if we can sing happy birthday to her. Happy birthday to you.
Just sing it the worst.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mia.
Stop.
This guy's
Happy birthday.
Nick take it away.
Cut his camera. Cut his camera. It's getting much.
Oh, sorry about that. Happy birthday, Mia. Be safe out there.
Sorry,
Celebrate your
Mia.
21st
That was
birthday.
awful.
Sorry about that. I thought I sounded like Fergie and Jesus.
It sounded really good. Just
Thank you.
the
Fergie's
picture
national
was
anthem.
not
It
great.
sounded like we were singing around, like row, row, row your boat. We're all
Yes.
singing at different
Yep.
songs
Yep.
at different
It was horrible.
times.
It was
awful.
terrible. But the face made it worse.
Wait, it's not her funeral. It's her birthday. What is happening right now?
Are you singing Amazing Grace?
Yes. Oh my Lord.
You're a pretty good hummer. Horrible singer. Good hummer.
Oh, okay. Thanks. I don't know if I should buzz it or clap.
You cannot set jokes up like that.
You're just mad because you're not the best hummer.
I am.
either.
I am a wonderful hummer. Thank you very much.
Ask Dubs. He'll tell you.
Wait, he left. Didn't he move out?
I thought that was over.
He did not move out. He did not. He's never going.
She got the Kia, remember?
21 years later, he's not going anywhere.
funny.
You think you trapped him, but he's plotting his escape right now.
Yeah.
He's waiting for that key to get stolen.
Oh, she
He's
got
gonna
a
jump
key and
through the
now she's going to
window.
get rid of me.
He has plates and screws in his hip. He's not going to run fast.
Gina, what else you got for us?
She's out there just
It
kicking
amazes
down.
I forgot what I was doing.
She found one that couldn't get away.
Out of the two of them,
literally
he's the
can't
one that's
leave.
had surgery. That's surprising.
Oh. Yeah, you comorbidity. When was your big surgery? Lap band?
No, not a lap band. It's the sleeve, and I don't know yet. I
Oh.
won't know in a couple weeks.
Couple weeks.
So the next one I have is going to go.
Hold on, we can't just glaze over that. Couple weeks.
I'll know when the surgery is.
You gonna let us know
Oh,
or what's
okay.
going
In
on?
a few weeks, I'll know the schedule date for the surgery.
Should be at Thursday.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. You didn't plan this? Sounds like a big thing.
It's going to be Monday at 6:00.
Yeah.
So the next one I have is going to run into our food porn. So you want to just start with food porn?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're already in it. So
Right.
So we've been in it pretty much the whole show.
It ends up being us
That's all we
roasting
talk
each
about.
other
Yeah.
and talking about food. This is the Big Nick Energy Show. It's
All
roasting.
right, right
each
now
other
we're
about
going
food.
into our food porn section of the show. So please comment on the show, please. Thank you.
So I have two.
He's making it weird, Nick. He's making it weird.
Oh, it's okay. Be weird because I have two weird things coming up. So Travis Kelsey and his brother.
Give me that.
The Kelseys.
Yeah, the Kelseys.
Yeah.
Jason.
They are Jason. Thank you.
Yeah.
They dropped a new cereal.
Oh, wait, a cereal?
Yes, and it's called the Kelsey Mix. So it is a mix. Oh Lord. Oh shoot, I can't remember what it is. Oh yes, I can. It's
Kelsey O's.
Kelsey O's.
no, I have to find it.
Kelsey Grams.
You guys are
Kelsey Grammars.
You're just
Kelsey Loops.
It's a Kelsey Grammar.
You're distracting me.
Kelsey Grams. Graham crackers. My grandmother. Is it my grandmother?
had it right.
My
Wow.
grandmother.
I hope that's not your
Awesome.
cereal.
We're on this.
Riveting content, you
I
guys.
found it, and it had his name. So if I would have had it up, then I would have known it was Jason. All right.
Oh.
So it's with General Mills, and it's a mix of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Lucky Charms, and Reese's Puffs.
That sounds disgusting.
Start again. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Lucky Charms.
And Reese's Puffs, and it's the mix of all of them.
I don't know if the chocolate.
I don't think
and
you can
then-
add the
our-
Reese Puffs into that and make it good.
Is chocolate and cinnamon a good combo? I don't
I
like
don't know.
chocolate.
I don't know.
in
I
general.
don't think I've ever
think
had
so.
chocolate and cinnamon.
And I've never
I
had
feel like
peanut
it
butter.
would be.
so-
You don't think it would be?
Sounds like two strippers on a Friday night. Welcome to the
Chocolate
stage,
and
chocolate and cinnamon.
Yeah, I've never had peanut butter, but I also don't think that like peanut butter and cinnamon.
Peanut butter
and
goes with
chocolate
everything.
It does.
Peanut butter goes with
Oh, I wouldn't know. I'm
So think
allergic,
of the
so
Captain Crunch peanut butter, the peanut butter one.
I'm allergic to peanut butter.
Yeah, peanut
Can't
butter
tell.
literally goes with everything.
I don't know though, man.
He looks like he just ate peanut butter.
Stop.
He had a
Oh, is that
Reese's.
what it
why
is?
he's
He had a
swelling?
Reese's on his
Is that
way
why
in.
he's swelling?
Aw.
Not peanut.
That's why your face looks like that. That's why your face looks
Corey's
like
actually only 120 pounds. but
So
he
what's the
eats-
excuse for
he
the
eats
shirt?
peanut butter all the time.
So they say the only thing they know more about
Yeah.
than football is cereal. So this is how they
Okay.
came about. So this is
That
what
goes
they're
hand in hand, I guess.
Wait,
So they're
I
just
don't-
taking cereals that are already a thing.
Yeah,
and
and
putting
it's
them in
called
a
the
box.
Kelsey Mix.
Like mine.
Oh, okay.
My Rice Krispies with marshmallows in them.
That is.
They
dumb.
I mean,
used to
that's
make Rice
literally
Krispies-
a
you remember
Rice
the
Krispie treat.
No, it's not the same.
Just put a pat of butter in
No,
it, and
it's not
it's a
the
Rice
same.
Krispie.
Do you
Krispie
remember
treat.
the Rice Krispie treat cereal?
Yes, but
The
this is
purple
not
box.
it.
That shit was amazing.
Yeah.
This is not it. This was Rice Krispies, regular Rice Krispies with
Yeah.
the little marshmallows in them.
Have you ever had cereal with butter?
No.
What?
What's the fattest thing you've ever done with food?
That's why you got a
it.
pacemaker.
For me, I used we were out of creamer, so I used ice cream for my coffee creamer. That was the fattest thing I've ever
Okay, I
done.
can see that, dude.
I
I don't feel like that's bad to do.
No, you don't think that? What, do you ever do anything fat with food? Like
Everything
when
I
you
do.
like look at it, you do it, and you're like, man, this is the fattest thing I've ever done.
What's the fattest thing you've ever done?
Like deep
Corey?
frying an Oreo is pretty fat.
I did that
for
at
an
home one
example.
time.
Okay,
Your
that's
ex?
fat.
I love them. They're so good.
I had cereal with buttermilk one time.
Was that a mistake or was that on
It
purpose?
started off as a mistake.
Were you on an Amish
But
farm?
no, so I used to have this roommate and she cooked all the time, but I was kind of in and out. So one day I was making Frosted Flakes and I poured in what I thought was milk because I was
Buttermilk's
So you
terrible.
accidentally grabbed buttermilk.
I was a junior in high school. It was like my first
couldn't
apartment.
read good?
And no, I couldn't read good.
Apparently.
at all. I read gooder now though. But
Gooder?
I poured it and I was like, is this milk expired?
Yes.
And I look at the date and she's like, no, it's fine. And I was like, all right. So I ate and I was like, it kind of gives a little sweet flavor to it on top of the Frosted Flakes.
Corey.
That would be the fattest thing I've ever done because
I thought it was your ex.
well, that's damn
usually
sure.
his answer.
But I actually went back for like 2 more bowls after that because it was so
That's
so
right.
you-
That's the
use, like,
fattest
extra,
thing you've done.
extra
That's
fat.
what
it's,
it is.
it's either a toss up between that or the time that I got
two
coconut
extra
shrimp
bowls.
from a place called Coconuts in Somerset,
name.
Michigan.
Clever name.
Okay.
And I had an allergic reaction because they put peanut butter in their sauce that they use for dipping it in. And I had to stop on the way home to get some allergy pills. And before I took the pills, I finished my leftovers.
I thought he was gonna say he did an
did.
EpiPen and kept eating.
And you're still holding on to
pretty,
that swelling.
pretty much, yeah.
And your baby weight.
If I was allergic to peanut butter, I would drive to an ER, eat a king size Reese's cup, hit myself with the EpiPen, and walk into the ER because some things are worth almost dying for.
That's
Peanut butter is
kind
one
of
of
what
those
we did
things.
with Scarlett. We introduced her to peanut butter outside of a urgent care.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So, what's the fattest thing you've ever done, Nick?
Ooh, fattest thing I've ever
I
done?
know exactly what it is.
What?
What
Oh,
is
oh,
it?
I do
When he
too.
took the ice out of his fridge, put pizza rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is the fattest thing you've ever done.
So in
That's-
case you missed it,
totally win
years
that.
ago, I took the ice mechanism out of the refrigerator door, and I took all the ice out, and I put pizza rolls. So you can just hit the button, and pizza rolls on a plate.
Definitely the fattest thing you've ever done.
It's a great idea.
And the
Fabulous
most
idea.
genius thing.
Yeah.
That's
Absolutely.
like fat genius.
I feel like that's the one social media post where I was like, in my mind, Nick and I became friends. Like
Friends
he
for
didn't
life.
know yet, but I,
I
was
feel
like,
like that
oh,
should be a
that's
real
my
thing when you
friend.
go to the store. Do you want an ice maker or a
pizza roll
roll
dispenser.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. All you have to do is take the ice out, turn the water off, and just put pizza rolls in there.
Is there any other food you would want to put in it though? Like, could you put something else in it?
Tater
I put
tots.
tater tots in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
tater
Popcorn
tots?
chicken.
Fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I put tater tots.
Nuggets.
Oh, cheese curds.
Like dino nuggets.
Cheese curds.
What about
Dino
dino nuggets
nuggets are
and
good,
tater
though.
tot mixture?
I don't
they-
like my food mixing.
Oh yeah, mix
I
it
mean,
up.
you can separate them once they come out. It's not like it's good. It's not a blender.
I am not about to pick through my food to separate
You don't
it.
like your dinosaur?
Oh, the 10 nuggets you can't pick through?
No.
It's gonna take him 3 hours.
You
to
think I'm
pick
about to do
these
Yes,
manual
oh,
flavor?
right.
I already have to heat it up.
You have
I got 90 minutes.
You have to burn the calories somehow.
No, I don't.
Clearly.
I'll
He
burn
doesn't need to burn
chewing.
calories. He's just swollen.
Yeah. Thank you for
forgot.
recognizing.
That's crazy.
He's allergic to everything.
Lisa said I ate 2 ice cream bars yesterday.
You know what? Just because we're talking about
I don't even know what that meant.
fat situations,
Oh, that's what it is.
while I was at Put-in Bay,
Yeah.
I saw a vehicle. I was out on a late night walk,
Okay.
and I saw a vehicle pull in, and
I
I
hope they have
immediately recognized it as a ice cream truck. And so I start
That's
reaching.
heaven.
I start reaching in my pocket, and I'm thinking like, all right, how many people got with us?
Right.
I need to buy enough for everybody, and I need to buy enough for me on top of everybody else.
How much was
And
You
that?
don't have
well,
enough jobs.
I'm reaching in my pocket for my wallet, and I'm holding up my hand like, ho or
Yeah.
whatever. I gotta stop.
Yeah.
It was actually a bus, not an ice cream truck.
Oh,
Which, as they passed by me, I'm like doing this. I realized that was probably my fattest moment in life.
damn. So you think
Wait, was that the fattest moment, or was the disappointment that it was just a bus?
The disappointment realizing that it was just a bus and not not an actual ice
I can
cream
only
truck.
imagine the people on the bus
Oh, yeah.
witnessing.
They're like,
what
what
is
is
he
wrong with this
waving?
Oh, they
at?
were just like, he absolutely thinks we're an ice cream truck.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody play Send the Clowns.
Look at him.
Someone just whips an ice cream bar at your forehead out the window.
He thinks we're
And
mobile
then takes
food.
$5 out of his hand.
Like
Yeah.
in my head, I was justifying. I was like, all right, he's not playing his music or anything.
So you
but
thought you were on an island and there was an ice cream truck.
absolutely. You know how much money you could have made on that night off of me alone? Everybody's drunk or high and just stupid and kids and absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, you could have made a few $100. I was ready to drop at least a C note for real.
What does that even mean? What's a C note?
$100.
What's
You don't know
C
what
mean?
C note means?
What the hell C mean?
You are not a gangster in the
What does
90s.
C mean?
$100.
You
Take
are a
that
fake
chain
gangster.
off.
I know, but what does the C mean?
Cash.
No,
I have no idea.
In Roman numerals, C is 100, I think.
Ah, okay.
So no one knows.
yeah, no, I think she's
But
right.
I'm so not gangster because no one knows.
Yeah, we're just gonna go with her.
You're not. Yeah,
It's much better
go
than
with it
C
'cause I
stand for
don't know.
crouton or something.
It's much better than
wait a
that
minute.
V
What
note
is
I
a
dropped
salad?
last
I'd
night.
rather have a crouton.
Sorry, I'm not dropping a B note on some ice cream.
So this is kind of cool because this leads us right into my last thing I have.
Yeah.
Ore-Ida, like the potato company that makes the French fries, the
Yeah.
frozen French fries.
Yeah.
They are making an ice cream bar that is so it's frozen vanilla oat milk, which they lost me there.
Before gold milk?
Frozen vanilla oat milk covered in chocolate fudge shell and rolled in crispy potato bits, and it's supposed to taste like
I
when
don't know
you
about the
dip
potato bits.
but it's supposed to taste like when you dip your fries in ice cream. Like people will dip fries in
That's
Frosty.
delicious.
Can't do that.
Never done it.
This
I don't know if I can do
So
that.
I hear a lot of
No.
people. My kids
It's
do
good.
that. I hear a lot of people
Wendy's.
really,
Can't even- no.
really
Wendy's.
like it.
No.
So
Yep.
this is supposed to
Sweet and
taste
salty.
like that, and you can get them at Good Pop's online store for $9.99 a box.
I'm gonna order some of those.
Speaking
They're
of which,
sold out right now.
speaking of which,
but
Did you see the Nutter Butter
I
ice
was
creams?
just the nutty.
So
nutty
those are
buddies with
delicious.
the ice cream.
Yes.
Yeah.
That looks delicious, but I can't eat ice cream.
so we're fat, and we
yeah.
bought all of them and taste tested them. They make like the Christmas tree. They're Little Debbie.
The Christmas tree ones?
Strawberry shortcake.
Oh, they make all the ice creams
yeah,
for those?
yeah.
I can't eat them. I'm lactose intolerant.
I mean,
That
some things
sucks
are
to be
worth
you.
pooping for.
No, you have no idea.
Just
I mean,
sucks
I
for
do
you.
because
No.
I have 2 lactose intolerant people in my
No.
house, and so when we
That'll
have
shut
ice
me
cream,
down
we
for the
fight.
day.
Yeah, them
So?
too.
Like 3 rolls of toilet
Yeah.
paper.
when's your next day off?
They're-
I need at least 3.
I'm telling you, them too, and they still eat it because some things are just worth
I have to
it.
wait till camping season's over. So like on a Friday night, I'm
Have you
having
ever
cereal,
tried like
ice cream.
Lactaid with it?
No.
Like the
Like the
lactase,
pills?
the-
He lactates
No, you should
naturally.
try that. That works.
It's funny
for my-
because like they make stuff for it, but I still won't mess with it.
yeah, you just take it I carry it in my purse, and my youngest, she'll just take it.
So have
when,
you tried to take anything to help it so you can have ice cream?
No,
Some things are worth
I just
it.
avoid it. Lisa said I like to put my chips in my vanilla ice cream.
Yeah,
That's
that's
gross.
Fries
that's
are
a,
really good
That's
in
a
ice cream.
thing. Like a lot of people,
gross. They're
I don't. But
I mean, I've seen people do it.
It's
It's not
amazing.
really for me,
Right.
but some people do it.
Look,
Greg-
your
It's
food
amazing.
can't touch.
Greg, what do you got for us today, bud?
Oh my goodness.
Way to be prepared on that one.
I've got it over here. First one.
Yeah.
Just
You
a
got,
general
bud?
question. Are people creative or are they just destructive? People as a whole.
I mean,
like the-
destructive.
I don't think that people that
Like society.
I don't think that creative is the word that I can use for whatever is happening in like
Yeah.
the movie industry and the books because everything's just a remake these days.
Well, you're looking at-
there's no creativity.
I'm talking as a giant whole, not just like the last 10 years.
Oh, then you have
Like the last 2,000 years.
The answer is absolutely yes.
I
Because
mean-
in 2,000 years we went from walking.
Absolutely,
with
yes. What he said, are you
sandals.
this
Did
or
we,
this?
though?
And you're like,
creative.
yes.
You're
depends on
absolutely
what,
creative.
depends
That's a
on what
good
kind of
question.
history you're going after.
Because we went from walking in sandals to flying to the moon. You have to be creative to go.
Yeah,
that
but
far
at
in that
what
short of time.
cost? At what cost? Because a lot of our
The
conveniences
cost of
have
callous feet.
a really high cost for society. You know what I'm saying? Like, has a really high cost for your footprint on the earth. Has a really high cost for our health. You know, like we
Right.
All right.
we came up with these.
His question was not what consequences come with
yeah,
creativity.
it's
that was
exactly what his
destructive
question
or
is.
destructive.
That's what
That's
he
the-
meant.
I'm going to say we're both.
Yeah, I feel like
Because in order to
yes.
reach that creativity, you have to sacrifice and be destructive in some way.
Well, if you look, like a lot of people are saying there was multiple civilizations in the past that just got destroyed because they went too
Couldn't
far with
keep
their
up.
tech.
Right.
Yeah.
They went too far with their tech. Like if you look at the Amazon rainforest, or whatever, there's like old
We're losing
cities.
We're losing them.
They're just now discovering.
I
part
think
of them.
also though, it's not necessarily creativity that causes the destruction as much as it's greed. I think is where that's when you're just a creative society, and that's your goal is, the creativity and making things a little bit easier. But I think greed is where, how can we make it cheaper? Because for instance, plastic came about for convenience and to make it cheaper.
Right.
So I think greed has to come into there. Like that's where the line
I think greed and laziness.
For sure. Well, yeah,
because people don't want to do anything, so they'll destroy everything to where they don't have to do nothing.
Yes,
That's right.
Yes,
Give and take. You want to be successful, you have to give up things.
I mean, everyone wants to do less and get more. So in order to
that's
do
the
that,
goal
you
of
gotta
every
destroy
American.
that is
some
the
stuff.
American dream.
Yeah.
Do as little as possible and get paid the most money.
The American dream is working 15 hours from home
The last 15.
So that's too much.
And-
I don't want to work at all.
and making $80,000 a year. Like that. That's a goal.
I want $80 million for
Yeah.
5 minutes a month.
Exactly.
Well, that's just unrealistic. Mine was way more realistic.
15 minutes a day. That's unrealistic just as much.
Greg, what else you got for us?
Best advice you've ever either given or gotten.
When I failed the 5th grade, my
3 times.
uncle told me, I was trying to avoid admitting that I had failed the 5th grade. And he's like, how did you do? What are your grades like? And I was like, I did what I had to do. And I kept avoiding it. And he said, what were your grades? And I was like, well, I got some F's and D's. And he's like, say it louder, say it prouder. And I was like, but I'm not proud of it. And he goes, then why did you do it? And that was a turning point for me. And the best advice I ever got
That's deep.
Was because he's like, why did you do something that you're not proud of? And at that point, I was like, everything I'm going to do, I have to be proud of in some regard or aspect. And
Damn.
that's the best advice I ever got. Weird part is that is the uncle that gave me that advice is a straight up crackhead.
Worked out.
But what's weird is like,
he
that
was proud of it.
That was amazing advice. And I'm like, the best advice I got was from a crackhead because it was the best advice I ever got. in my
Nobody
entire life.
works
Maybe
harder
he couldn't
than a
live it.
crackhead.
Absolutely.
Maybe he couldn't live it, but he could pass it on.
Right.
I saw this man not only sell the same washing machine twice, he installed the same washing machine for these people that
That's
he sold
good
this
business.
to. Stole the washing
good
machine,
business.
sold it to someone
Good
else, and then
business.
That's
installed
a
it in their
solid
house.
business plan.
So
right?
yeah,
he's got that down.
he's a
Get
hustler.
him on the show.
He's a hustler.
That's a good business plan.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So be proud of everything that you do in life, even if it's something that you shouldn't be proud of. Make yourself proud about something to do with it.
That's good advice.
Let me think of some advice. I couldn't think of anything really.
No, it's either you've given or received.
What's something that you've
Because it
told
can
your
go either way.
children?
Kids
that you-
always be kind no matter what and never judge anybody. Whether it's a homeless on the side of the street, just always be kind.
For sure.
Always be kind because you want to be kind, not because you're looking to get something in return. Do it because of the goodness of your heart.
Right.
That's what I feel.
I think
And I live by that.
Mine was kind of recent, relatively speaking, in the last couple of years. My dad, like growing up, my dad was very work hard now to play later and save, and instilled this work ethic into us. Well, he tried. He failed with me because I don't really have great work ethic. But when he retired, he ended up getting cancer, and physically his body was like falling apart.
Yeah.
And he couldn't really enjoy his retirement. So he had saved and he had done everything right, and then he couldn't enjoy it. So when we were getting ready to, Dubs and I were talking about, we had a decent amount of money in the bank. We've been saving for a down payment on a house.
Yeah.
And I went to my dad and I was like, we really want to give these kids like an experience. Like, because when they were younger, we didn't have a lot of money. So now we're okay.
Now this is your chance.
And I'm like, I really want to take the kids to Puerto Rico, because
Ooh.
they're part Puerto Rican. And
Hello,
so
mate.
We were kind of just.
Is that Puerto Rico?
I think that's the wrong
What?
place, sir.
Where are you going?
That's not Puerto Rico?
No, we didn't.
Hello, mate.
I don't even know where. I think you're going for Australia.
That's not it?
Oh, God.
No, I thought that was Puerto Ricans. Hello.
It sounded a little English.
Hello, mate.
English/Australian.
I don't know. I don't know my geographic stuff.
No, Puerto Ricans are Hispanic people.
Oh, my bad. To my roots.
Your people.
My roots.
Well, now that they are.
Roots, my bad.
Now they are. But
My
so anyways,
bad.
I went to my dad. I'm like, Dad, we have a choice. We have a dilemma. Like, what do we
Right.
do?
What do we do,
Because
Dad?
we'll have to dip into the savings that we've worked so hard for. And he said, take the vacation. Do it now because we don't know what's going to happen later.
Right.
And your kids will be able to have this memory. You'll be able to have this memory, and we don't know what's going to go down in 6 months from now. So we kind of had to adjust everything we learned, like my whole life, to do it now.
Yeah.
Just do it. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of the way we've been living, and our savings is really showing. We are really living.
But you know what? You're living life, though. You're living life. Like we were talking about before the show, you never know what can happen.
Yeah, and my kids have tons of great memories. It was a great trip.
Guys,
so
listen, take the trips, buy the extras. Just who cares, man? Keep a little bit of savings, but come on, man. Enjoy it.
You notice that's always the best advice 90% of people get.
Yeah.
Is stop stressing all the big stuff. Stop worrying and just have a little bit of
Obviously, make sure your bills are paid.
Mm-hmm.
But outside of that, like take the trip.
But
yeah.
Enjoy life.
Try living a week without saying no to anything.
Yeah, do the
Can't
things.
afford that.
Hey, Mom, can we go to the mall? Sure.
Can't afford that.
It's hard to do that when you have 7 children, but
You need to learn to say no. Well, people need to say no to you.
yeah. Well, I need to learn how to pull out, but
Hold on. Oh, okay. It's the TV upstairs. I keep hearing this weird echo. I'm like, what is that?
I thought we were
It's the
getting
wife
robbed.
I've
upstairs.
never heard that until just now.
You hear it?
Yeah.
You hear it?
Now I hear it.
Yeah. It's, oh my God, it's bugging
Thank
me for
God
the last
there's
30
only
minutes. I'm like
10
checking my
minutes left, 'cause this
system.
is really-
Dude, I live on the south side. You can't do that. I thought we were getting robbed.
I was like,
She's like, I'm listening for gunshots.
Right.
do I need
man.
to duck like
No,
Trump
you're
or
good.
something
You're
like that
good.
right
Stop.
now? Or like, what's
No,
going on?
no.
That's not-
Stop.
You just got to turn your head.
Not okay. Not okay.
Stop.
Not okay.
This is not politics show.
Just saying.
No, and political violence is never okay. I don't care who it is.
I'm not
or
talking
what
about
it is.
political
Not
violence.
okay.
I don't agree with the violence itself. I'm talking about ducking in general.
Just duck.
The way you was looking was really unsettling. Like,
It's sad the world we live in, unfortunately.
It is. That was awful. Terrible.
but anyway, yeah, it was a good show.
Good show.
Good show.
Well,
went by
we'll leave on this
fast.
note. We'll do one more.
What do we
We
got?
got 5 minutes. We got another topic
Let's
here.
do it.
If
I don't
you
know if I
won
got
the
it.
lottery,
Okay.
$1
You would
million
never see me. Oh.
today.
One?
Just listen.
a lame-ass
Gina,
lottery.
shut your mouth. Listen.
I was
Listen.
excited.
You're fired
Corey,
already.
Shut up. I was
Greg,
literally like,
stop.
Y'all ain't never gonna see me again.
Listen. Listen to me.
You solved my work problems.
Stop. I'm giving
like
you.
a million.
Stop.
$1 million.
$1 million. I'm like, I gotta show back up to.
All right, we're muting everybody. Question for the last show for the day is: if you had $1 million cash right now, I gave to you. You get a duffel bag, all 3 of you, $1 million. What
Oh, I'm going to have 3
are you gonna do?
because I'm going to grab them and run.
You ain't
let's be honest, you ain't running
nowhere.
Okay.
You ain't running nowhere.
Everybody
Just
in
settle
this
down.
room
Maybe
is in the
walk
same boat.
swiftly.
I will
Honestly,
trip you as soon as you go to that door.
Your best move.
Could you see her running and all 3 of us chasing her?
I would Kool-Aid man through the wall and meet her at the car.
911, what's your emergency? Yeah, my husband does a show and there's 4 people in our front yard laying on the ground, can't get up.
Just
hyperventilating.
crawling.
Right. One of them's black. Yeah, we're on our way right now, ma'am.
He'd get shot as soon as
I'm the victim.
like,
1 million. What are you
obviously
doing?
taken to
1
jail.
million cash right now. What are you doing tomorrow?
Getting out.
Tax free?
Tax free.
Getting out of debt.
So you're paying all your bills tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't have that much in
Then
debt.
that's
No, very little debt.
pretty much going to be all. Maybe buying
You
a
have
car.
$1 million of debt?
Look, I've made a
Damn.
lot. I've made a
How much
lot.
do you owe Columbia House?
I've made a lot of bad life choices. So
I would only need like 100,000 to get out of debt.
That's what I'm at. With school loans and stuff.
Yeah, school
Yeah.
loans, car, and a few,
Corey's
some
$1.2
credit card.
million.
I'm doing good.
must be nice.
I looked at your vehicle, Corey. I don't see how you're in debt.
Hey, it's. I've had a lot of really shocking surprises.
You got a McDonald's
I
charge
worked
card.
really hard to not.
Should have never
need
gave him
that.
a Kohl's card.
I'm like 15 grand.
I mean,
and I'm out.
Well, my credit
for the
score went
purpose
from.
of the shirt is why we should give him a Kohl's card.
You ain't in debt from your clothing.
He got that from free. That's a Goodwill shirt.
All right, you got
That's
that from
actually
Temu.
It's actually one of the reasons I owe Cole's money. I owe everybody money.
His shirt almost says like I'm going to a funeral, but I'm not.
I'm
My-
supposed
I think
to, but I don't want to go.
I think it looks like he is going out on somebody's boat, but he thinks it's a yacht.
Yeah, and it's
Like, it's
downtown
just a
Toledo.
fishing
It's
boat.
a fun
It's a
person.
John,
Yeah,
it's a John boat.
yeah. Yeah.
We got to order this thing around.
1 million, Corey. So you're getting out of debt.
I'm getting out of debt and
Gina's
probably
putting
taking my kids on like a vacation.
Oh, to like Finley. Okay, and then we got Gina, who is spending 100,000 getting out of debt. What
I'm
do you do with the other
debt.
900?
We're going on vacations. Like that's going to be all travel.
Really?
Every penny of that is going
No
to
weight
travel.
loss surgery or anything.
Oh,
there?
Corey!
I have insurance.
Corey, that's what insurance is for.
Okay, I was just asking.
But I mean, even if it,
She has a
even if
comorbidity.
I did,
What did you say?
comorbidity.
Yeah, that too.
Okay.
She's got both of those.
There's a place in Mexico that people go to. A lot of people I know went there.
Leave my people
And
out of
it's only
this.
$5,000. So
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Hey, you walk into
yeah.
the Mexican hospital, they're like, "Hello, mate." Greg, you got 1 million tax free cash. What are you doing tomorrow?
Half's getting split between my parents and in-laws, and then the rest I'm investing.
Whoa, damn!
I'll take my
really?
mom with me. I'll take her with me on the
I have
vacations. But
fantastic parents.
I do too. But
And my
Dad,
wife's
I love
parents
Dad.
giving her
also
I love Dad.
fantastic.
Dad's my.
Yeah.
Dad's
So
my favorite.
I'm going to do whatever I can to make their.
What a guy!
That's
what
amazing.
a guy!
And to be fair, I'm gonna have to give my ex-wife some money because
$30.
No, he
like-
owes at least 45,000
Yeah.
child
No,
support.
I don't owe any child support because they pay me.
Get paid.
But
there you go.
regardless,
Hey.
I have to pay. Like I have to make sure that she is okay because there's no way that I
well,
can
they have a good
increase my lifestyle.
co-parent.
That's good, though.
Co-parent.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would definitely buy Corey a neck for sure.
He has one. It's
I don't think $1 million.
Oh, you got
will
one
do
in
it.
there?
I don't think.
Yeah,
$1
you
million
can't
will
see
do it.
those hot dog rolls
No,
on
not
his
I'm
neck?
going to eliminate most of your
Now that
chins.
collar.
He's got a couple of them.
I'm not
actually.
Chinese.
I was on your side. I complimented you.
You got like a little inner tube.
Check this
neck.
out. Check this out. 1 million. I'm spending 500 on a barnuminium.
A what?
Taking barnuminium.
What's that?
Looks like
It's
a barn,
big
but it's a
shop
home
that's
inside.
A house too.
Oh, okay, okay.
Take another 100, pay off all my student loans and any debt I have, and then 400. I might quit my job and start something.
like Texas Roadhouse.
Something. I probably wouldn't have enough for that, but something. I would start something so we could live off of that.
See, I would not change my job at all.
No,
I would
I
just
wouldn't.
invest
I-
for future because
I'd
I don't
be
have
out.
any retirement.
I would
feel,
be out.
I feel like that would just be my vacation fund.
Yeah. Nice. Enjoy your vacation, guys. And listening to the show every single Monday is like a vacation right here on the Big Nick Energy Show. Thanks for tuning in. You can catch us live every single Monday from 6 to 8 o'clock on Facebook Live. Also on YouTube Live. If you want to listen to the show afterwards, we'll be on Spotify.
Spotify.
Gina,
What?
Spotify.
you're part of the show now.
I'm not doing
You
that.
gotta
Spotify.
You have to. It's part of the job.
Try to get you catch it on Spotify.
That's his thing. I'm not taking
It's the group. It's a group thing.
Yeah.
Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, and Apple Podcast.
Podcast.
We'll see you next week, guys. Have a good night.
Bye.